Oh, yeah! Ow! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! You know, O.J. hasn't spoken in so long that the only thing I can remember O.J. says is, look out. Hey, look out. Hey, look out. Look out. Look out. Wait, you got two different lookouts?
I have two different ones.
Let me hear those again.
Depending on the intent.
Hey, look out. Hey, look out.
The intent, O.J., and...
Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. Hey, look out. All right, very good. Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. What a guy. Good morning, Robin. I was, I don't know.
25 minutes of this, huh?
Yeah. I was thinking about, this, I vowed not to talk about it anymore, but I was thinking about this Spanish situation where the Spanish people got pissed off at me for not liking Latin music.
Yeah.
And, of course, all hell broke loose because it was the day Selena was killed. I was watching TV last night, and they were talking about Selena. They had a report on hard copy or something. I said, gee, you would think I killed her.
Yeah.
You know,
I haven't heard anything about the person who killed her.
No, the person who killed her is fine. Like, I think she's on work release. So I was thinking about my life and all the years on the radio, and I would say every month or 2 months there's a different controversy involving me. There's always something. I've been called a racist, a homophobe, a Nazi, anti-Semite.
What's that word that means you hate women?
Misogynist.
Yes.
I've been called all of this stuff. I've been called a douche. That was by Fred yesterday.
Oh, well, that's real.
Well, that's his problem. I don't agree
really
with it.
Feels that.
But I've been called a lot of things, you know. And I've heard a lot of my new third world friends screaming that I should be taken off the radio, that somehow they should receive something in exchange for me being taken off the radio. Some have said, let's do away with the First Amendment. Forget there is even a First Amendment. Let's have Howard Stern arrested. And you know, and there are probably people out there who get sucked into this kind of thing and start thinking, oh, yeah, you know, gee.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Howard Stern's bad for America.
To say that.
Right. And people have said to me many, many times, why do you have to be like this? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know why I have the compulsion to blurt out anything that I am thinking. To me, getting into radio meant that one day I would be able to have the freedom. And it was not an easy fight. When I was at NBC, I think Robin could tell you this and tells it to you in her book. When I was at NBC, I used to sit there every day and fight with the NBC management about being allowed to talk on the radio without musical interruption, to be able to say what I want to say. And as I fought and fought and fought, you know, Imus was busy collecting my paycheck. He would sit there and just play the records, bow to station management, and do whatever they said, and do a non-controversial program. He never said a word. While I fought, they all hated me there, and they eventually fired me because of the fighting. Because I wouldn't buckle under to the pressure, because I wouldn't stop my thoughts from coming out of my head. I didn't want to censor myself. I didn't want to, I wanted to do bestiality dial-a-date. And if they weren't going to let me do it, I was going to fight them about it, and it cost me my job. Supposedly, that was what cost me my job. I don't think so. I think it was other stuff. But I had a whole company, NBC, that wanted to jog on my face, if you will. You'll pardon the expression. It's a disturbing image, I know. But I had a whole company there who did not like what I did, and I was willing to stand up to the pressure because I believed in what I did. And what do I do for a living? I don't know. There are people who say that I should be off the radio. And I'm going to tell you something. They might be right. I don't know. I can't evaluate that. That's for the country to decide. But I'll tell you something.
But there seems to be a large number of people who like to listen to it. So
well, I'm working into that.
For me, it seems that you should be on the radio.
Well, let me just say that perhaps those that say I shouldn't be on the radio are right. Let's go into that premise. Maybe I shouldn't be on the radio. But I am never going to change. The premise of this show is for me to blurt out whatever it is that's on my mind. And I don't really sit and pay attention to whether it's politically correct. It's the only way I know how to do this. What I do is just say it. And, sometimes some of the stuff might not be all that well thought out. I don't sit and hone my monologue like Jay Leno does or David Letterman. I don't sit there and evaluate each joke and call up members of lesbian groups to see if they're offended and call up Hispanics to see if they're offended or call up this one. I just say what's on my mind, and I'll defend to my death that I have the right to do it, and I think it's good radio. I think it's great radio, and I'll tell you why. I think everyone else does, too. I think it's great radio because you see all across this land, all across the radio dial, on television, you see people trying to do the same thing in one degree or another. In Chicago, we see 3 or 4 guys trying to do what I'm doing. In Los Angeles, we have 6 or 7 guys trying to do what I'm doing.
Well, they try to do it in a non-controversial way.
Right. Then you got Rush Limbaugh, who decided, Bob Grant, who all of a sudden came to life and got revived when he saw what I was doing. I suddenly became a personality, if you want to call it that. Even though we see his ratings slipping more and more and more with each rating period. Seems to me that there are a large group of people who like what I do. They like the fact that I blurt out what's on my mind. And I cannot offer an explanation of why I do this. I think it's entertainment. And, there's a lot of people now who have moved into our country who think that a democracy is everyone speaking so everyone will feel nice. That in fact, the conservatives in this country, this is why I could never be a true conservative. That's why I always say I like sort of their economic policies, but I never could be a true conservative because they've warped out. What they think is being a conservative is that we have speech, but every bit of speech should be so people feel nice, so that children aren't offended. Not everything's for children. So that certain groups aren't offended, so everyone will feel uplifted. And what makes a great democracy is the kooks, the people who don't conform, the people who make wild literature, wild paintings, wild statements. That's what makes a great democracy. That's what free speech is.
You could say that this country was started by a bunch of kooks.
There's a great movie out that everyone should go see. It's a documentary on the life of R. Crumb. R. Crumb is a guy who started Zap comic books years ago, and he had some of the most heinous things in these comic books. They had a family that made love to each other. The brother was making love to the mother, and it was wild stuff. And they asked him in this documentary, why do you do the things that you do? He says, I don't know. I just feel compelled to do them. I do them. And there's another guy in this movie. The documentary will probably last 1 week. I mean, I'm sure it won't be.
Where is it?
I think it's coming out today.
Oh.
But I don't know where it's going to be shown. I don't know where documentaries are shown anymore. But this guy, R. Crumb, is brilliant. I mean, he had brilliant stuff. It was in comic book form, so it probably gets ignored by most of the art world. But the guy was brilliant. And there was some other guy, a buddy of his, doing sort of a commentary, and he said, Shakespeare had wild things in his plays about people wanting to kill their mothers, and, this was wild stuff. And that's what made society great. When you can walk into a library and pick up a porno book as well as a book on how to make bombs or a book on... That's what makes America great.
The kernel that may shoot the country into another level of thought could be in the pornography book.
Yeah.
There's no reason it couldn't be in that pornography book.
Absolutely not. So...
I was talking to somebody the other day, and the Selena thing came up.
Yeah.
And they said, well, do you think it was right, you know, this woman had just died, to then go and criticize the music. And I said, have you ever heard of gallows humor?
Right.
Black humor? This is not, Howard didn't create this type of humor. It is always existed.
Well, my problem is that, you know what? Maybe it's not right. Maybe it's not the right thing to do. I got to tell you something. I don't think on any given day, if you sat and really picked apart the show, that I do the right thing. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm sure I step on somebody's toes.
I don't think you're doing anything, but stepping on somebody's toes is not a bad thing.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to get there.
Well, would you get there in a hurry?
No, well, there's no hurry. I got to kill 4 hours. I don't know what planet.
I'm dying to get there.
Yeah, he wants to talk about a book. Listen, what I'm saying is that I can't explain what goes on with me when I'm doing this show. And I don't want to be forced by any stupid group to explain what it is I do. You know, Dominic, the lawyer, Dominic Barber, just came back from Dallas. He called me up. He goes, you know what? I just went to see the warrant that's out for your arrest. The guy never issued it.
Oh.
Yeah, the judge never issued a warrant for my arrest.
So what
lied.
was that?
I don't know.
A publicity stunt?
I guess. If that's not disturbing enough. He says, there's no warrant. And he says, you know, I walk through the streets of Dallas, and people are screaming your name and patting me on the back. They love you. They love the show. I said, yeah, we're almost #1 in Dallas. And he says, you know, there's a lot of silent majority out there that has a problem with some of this logic coming out of the Spanish community. A big problem with the logic. And they love the show. And he says, I would guess it's a few yahoos making a big stink over nothing. I said, well, maybe it's not over nothing. Maybe it's a very important thing that they have a problem with. But I can't change the way I do the show, nor can I explain to you why I do it. I would just suggest to you that the show is important to some people. You know, we just got the ratings from New York. And, of course, you won't read it in the newspapers. It's in the New York Post today. It's buried at the very bottom, actually on the last page of the newspaper, at the bottom of an article that, of course, once again, we are on top. And somebody likes this stuff. Somebody's enjoying themselves with it.
But there are people who will say, well, that's wrong, too.
Yeah, and there are people who say that, gee, the people who listen to Howard Stern are morons and mutants, and we know already through research that, no, that's not the case. These are very responsible people. We have the creme de la creme of listeners. The listeners that all the sponsors fight over. We've got them. That's the problem. That's the problem for a lot of sponsors. They need these people. They want to get to them, but some of them bow to pressure, and they you know, oh, my goodness, how can we be on Howard's show? And there are many who don't care. They say, listen, this is what people are listening to, and we're all for it. It's different. It's wild. I suggest you 20 years from now, they'll talk about this show, if they even remember me, and they'll say, oh, yeah, it's tame compared to what we're doing now. It's just a matter of who's willing to break ground. We broke ground, baby, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we plowed it up.
We broke ground, didn't we, the other night?
Oh, you?
Yes. Yes, we did. We broke ground.
Yeah.
When I was doing what I did to you, didn't you say it was the first time you had an orgasm?
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Well.
Inside joke.
So.
I always wonder why people get upset about what people say and not what they do.
Yeah.
Who is it? Somebody else did something the other day, and I said, they get better treatment than Howard.
I think it's also funny. I tell you something. I think that this guy, Imus, gets... I got to talk about various disc jockeys today, but this guy must have a lucky star over his head. His ratings again dropped to almost nothing, and I'm reading in the paper, I read this article, I say, God, I wish I could get press like this. They say, even though... I guess the Post reporter must get the ratings information from the general manager at FAN.
So what did they have? What spin do they have on it?
Don Imus is down to like number 11 in the market, or 12. He's almost gone. Again. Don Imus, morning show, while still in second place among male listeners, slipped to a 3.9 from a 5 last fall. Still in second place.
That's the first thing they said.
That's the only thing they say.
Well, they talk about the slip.
Yeah.
But He's
not
second.
He's not in second place of anything. They take one group where he did okay, and they say, well, he's still in second place. He's not in second place. First place is me, and I've got like a 40 share, and he's got a 2.9. There's a spin put on the newspaper. Once in a while, David Hinckley must feel guilty because he kisses Imus's ass every friggin' day. He actually started off the story that I'm still #1 in New York, and that we went up again. So, what can I tell you, man? All I know is that guy Imus has been making my paycheck for the last 20 years, ever since I got to NBC and showed him the way to do it. He's making my paycheck. And all these guys who now syndicate their radio shows are making my paycheck. Because they all didn't have the balls or the innovation to do anything with their careers. Lazy dicks. I wish I could curse. We are so hindered by that.
I don't think they're lazy, Howard.
They have no talent is what they have.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're stupid.
Stupid jackasses.
I saw a picture of Imus yesterday.
Yeah.
That face is...
Yeah, it's crumbling.
What does he have it propped up now? He's clothespins in the back of his head.
Yeah, because you know what? Every day he's got to wake up and still know in the back of his mind that he's trying to be me. I don't care what you tell me. Howard syndicates your show. Can we do that? Howard's talking about that guy on CNBC. Can we do that? Can we do that? Scott and Todd from PLJ down. Scott Shannon, the genius. I had to sit and listen for 3 years how Scott Shannon was a genius. Kind of friggin' genius.
Remember the year he sent you the dead flower arrangement?
Yeah.
Because that was the first time we overtook him?
Yeah.
In the ratings. Like, he owned #1.
Yeah, he was like, okay, congratulations.
This time. But I'll be back. Well, we're still waiting.
Well, let me tell you something. The day my ratings go down is the day I'm thrown out on my ass. There's plenty of people waiting for me to be out of my ass, including this company that I work for. They love me as long as I deliver. So I know that.
Well, this has been our fate. We've
I got to keep delivering what you guys want. I can't sit and be controlled.
Yeah, where are all those people who told you what to do?
If Spanish people don't like what I do, then that's their right. You go do whatever you want. But don't tell me I'm supposed to change, and don't tell me that I'm supposed to somehow start thinking about upsetting people. I don't give a rat's ass who's upset with this show. I just blurt out what's on my mind. That's how I work. I don't have time to sit and write monologues and hone them so nobody's upset. That's not my style.
But really, if you analyze what you said nothing wrong.
Of course not. But you turn on the Spanish television, you hear all kind of things. I tuned in the other night, and what do I hear?
Es un insulto que tiene indignada a la comunidad hispana y en particular a los mexicanos de todo el mundo. Sin duda, Howard Stern, un controversial locutor de radio, ha hecho unos comentarios que han estado sal.
How can you say that? How can you say that about me? Wonder what they're saying.
You're a controversial locutor.
Right. Conversación locutor. It's unbelievable.
Now, haven't you said you don't like that?
Then they play in the report.
Don't stop.
Then in the report they play me speaking in English. They got a tape of what I said about Selena. You listen to it, and you're like, "This is what you're upset about?" See the woman who killed her? This big fat old.
Antes hacia la fallecida Selena ha enfurecido a toda la comunidad.
Everybody said
the woman who killed her? She's this big fat old lady.
Yes, who was a nurse.
Yolanda
Saldivar.
Who was the head of her fan club.
And her personal assistant or something.
Oh, is that it? Because they decided to fire her. She goes to a hotel room to fire the woman herself. If you're the Madonna of Mexico, you don't go to fire somebody in their hotel room by yourself.
No, you are the Madonna of Mexico, and that's why you have to go by yourself.
Can you imagine how bad it is to be the Madonna of Mexico? I feel bad she died. That's horrible that she died.
Awful.
But the music's awful. I mean, I don't know what the hell Mexicans are. I don't know, Tex-Mexicans. I don't know what they're into. Yeah, that's it.
You don't know about their music.
I don't know.
That's a terrible thing to say.
That's what I said. I said I felt terrible that she died. I think it's horrible. I mean, what are you going to do? Actually, what Robin said wasn't so nice.
What did I say?
You were the one who went, yeah, I guess if you're the Madonna of Mexico, that's what you have to do. I mean, I didn't even say it, and I get blamed for it. You know what I mean?
That's why I like this show.
But I know.
I get to say anything.
Robin says whatever she wants, and no one's mad at her. It's always
I
me.
have the freedom.
But you have freedom of speech. I don't. But I must tell you something. I have been asked over and over again why I say these things, and I sat down. You know what? I'm not a person who doesn't think about what I say. I sat down and I said, well, why do I say the things I say? And I'll tell you the truth. I don't know.
They come to you. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they come into my head, and my decision as a broadcaster was, what was going to make me different was, instead of locking them in my head and thinking about it, I'm just going to blurt it out. And you know, maybe sometimes some of the stuff sounds racist and stuff, and hey, maybe I am a racist. I don't know. I'm not even sure. I don't think I am. If you were to ask me honestly to sit down with you and say, do you hate black people? Do you hate Spanish people? Do you hate Jews? I don't. I don't think I do. But the perception might be out there that I do.
Oh, I think it is out there. You don't have to guess about that.
And if that perception is out there, that's okay, because you know, I'm not sure.
You know, but
I'm not sure of anything except that whatever's in my head, I just let it out, I blurt it out, and I suffer the consequences later. That's how I operate.
I rarely see, though, that you are labeled a Jew hater.
No, once in a while I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I never hear people say that you hate white.
Right.
But any other minority group,
you
seem to be on their case.
Yeah. I spend 99% of my time talking about goofy white people, but that seems to be okay.
That's okay.
Because white people don't care. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting piece of news from Dominic, too. And I also want to thank our New York listeners for making us #1 again, because it really helps.
Thank you.
Because when I come back from commercial, I'm going to tell you why I need high ratings. Because I'll tell you how I am corporately in this alone. I will prove to you that I will be fired the second my ratings dip.
Something has happened?
I will prove to you. Well, no, nothing's happened, but I'm going to prove to you how this could happen.
He's Mr. Wizard.
Right.
You're going to do a science experiment.
That's right. That's right. You're going to hear a science experiment next. I will reveal information to you. I'm going to reveal behind-the-scenes information to you when I come back. Right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle.
6 reveal behind-the-scenes information. I was just making that up. No. I'm not making that up at all. Of course I have it. But before I do that, I got to tell you a funny story. I forgot to tell you this at the top of the show. So it was like really nice outside yesterday. So I figured, I had the flu for like a month. I said, I got to start exercising again. So I got on my bike.
In the house or your outside bike?
No, my outside bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do I know?
I don't know. I don't have an inside bike. So
you said, it's nice outside. Let me get on my stationary bike.
No, I don't think I'd say it's nice outside and then get on a stationary bike. Unless the stationary bike was outside. So it was nice outside. I figured, well, okay, I'll go for a bike ride for like 20 minutes or so. Start getting back into exercising. So I got this like mountain bike. Mm-hmm. So what I do is like sort of near my house, there's places you can go off the road and onto dirt and trails and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I usually do that because I don't like to ride on the road. First of all, it's just boring, and I think you got to
dodge traffic.
Yeah, and it's just better exercise to be on the dirt like a man.
Don't you also think that people in cars aim at bikes?
I know I do, so I got to figure. No, I told you last summer I was riding my bike on the road, and this 3 punks pull up alongside me and almost hit me, and they start yelling at me. They're in the car and they start yelling at me. So I just for once in my life I wasn't a pussy. I just went and I just started screaming at the guy, "F you, F you, F you." So then all of a sudden he peels out. 3 guys. Then they come to a light and they see me chugging along trying to ride my bike, and I said, "Hey, you pussy. Why don't you wait over there? Wait till I get there." And I'm like, oh, my God. And then they wait. And then they wait. And I'm like, oh, my God. What am I doing? I'm alone. It's 3 guys in a beat-up old car.
You know they can take you.
They're going to kick my ass. So I got up there, and the guy started yelling at me, and I yelled back at him, and then he took off. So he didn't get out of the car, thank God. I guess I put up a good enough front, like I look like.
Scared him.
Yeah, meanwhile, I look like Poindexter.
I was going to say, you better know Kung Fu or something.
Yeah, I mean, I look like the class geek. So anyway, so I went bike riding yesterday, and I'm riding stuff, and I get off road, you know, with my mountain bike.
Yes, go up into the trails.
Yeah, I was in some trails, you know, nothing heavy, and then like horse trails. And then I'm like going and stuff. All of a sudden, I'm like turning a corner. And I see in a pile of leaves, like a guy laying in the pile of leaves.
Like a body?
I see the legs and the shirt. And I'm like, oh my God, I think there's so I stopped my bike and must have been about 20 feet from me. And I could see it, like, some of the bushes were obscuring, so all I could see is like the end of his legs and his feet, and he's laying still.
You see feet?
I didn't see the feet, I saw the legs. I couldn't see the feet. I saw the legs, like the blue jeans and the red sweatshirt. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because now I'm thinking, okay, if I go, let's say it's somebody dead or it's somebody dying. If I go over there, that's cool. I'll help them. But let's say it's someone who is waiting, like a homeless dude looking to kill somebody. So I'm getting all weirded out because I'm alone in the woods. There's nobody around. I mean, I'm up in the woods.
I'm wondering, if you get close, what are you going to do? I mean, you're not going to...
Right. I didn't have any weapons. Yeah, right. I didn't have anything. So what do you think I did? Hey, I'm a hero today. Hey, what do you think I did?
You went and left.
Of course. She knows me better than anyone. I get on my bike and like you know, remember like the Three Stooges? I was like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Riding extra fast.
I'm like, feet don't fail me now. I'm getting out of here. If this guy's dead or he's dying, I don't care. It could be some mass murderer in there. I get on my bike. And I mean, the wheels are spinning.
You can't see the wheels anymore.
And guess what happens?
What?
I blow a flat.
Oh.
Wait a second, my back tire blows out.
Oh, no.
Now I'm in the dirt, and I'm like, I go, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then I start to hear noise back there. I heard like, not from where the guy was, but like maybe like an animal or something. So I said, right on the rim, man. I start going. Because I was far away from my house. And I'm riding on the rim, and I didn't care. I'm getting out of there. So I take off, and I start going.
I can see this.
So I'm going home and stuff, and I'm riding home, and I go, holy cow, what if it was somebody in trouble and they needed help? Or worse, what if somebody had been freshly murdered? Now, my bike tracks are there, and I think like maybe some people saw me coming out of the woods. Maybe they're going to think I killed the guy.
But that's better that you don't go and touch him, because at least none of your fibers and DNA is on the guy.
Yeah, but what if they put the blanket on him and the glove gets on there? Because I did put the glove, and, you know. OJ will walk and I'll fry. Do you understand? That's my luck in life.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, all right. So now you understand what's going through my head.
Sure.
So I'm like flipping out, and I come home, and I just said, you know what? I'm not going to say anything to anyone, because everyone's going to think I'm a real skunk for leaving. I'm just going to get it. I'm just going to go home, relax, and just forget about this. Cause
you
probably
didn't even make a phone call?
What are you, in a rush again?
Oh, I'm
so wait a second. So I'm standing there, and I get in, and I go, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, because probably was nothing. Who even knows if it was a person? It was probably just some leaves.
An optical illusion.
Yeah, but it was probably maybe someone threw some clothes or something. I don't know what it is. It wasn't a guy. I'm just going to go home, relax, and not even think about it again. And then if I read
exercising again.
And if I read in the paper that there's a dead guy there or someone was killed back there, I was smart. I don't want to get killed. So, anyway, as soon as I get in the house, I see the housekeeper. And this is me. Again, I don't know why I do what I do. I go, you're not going to believe this. I'm riding my bike, and I see a dead guy laying there. It looked like he was dead. He was laying there like dead. Now I feel like I'm a Hardy Boy, you know what I mean?
Yourself in?
Yeah, I immediately said, so I tell her, and she's like, oh, okay. You know, she's like, oh, I wouldn't do. I would have run too. So I figure, okay. I go downstairs, and I forgot Ratso was waiting for me. You got to see the car Ratso drives. Ratso told me he had a classic Eldorado and stuff, and I said, boy, Ratso's into old cars and stuff, and he probably has like one of these remodeled engines and everything. It looks like a car that just came out of a junkyard. It's an old Eldorado.
And he's done absolutely nothing with it?
And it's got Ratso license plate. And it looks literally like a family of 8 has been living in there.
Oh, man.
So I go downstairs and go, Ratso, what kind of car do you drive? He goes, isn't it fantastic? I go, dude, I mean, you make a decent living.
He hasn't done one thing to the car.
I thought when you said you had a classic car, like you fixed it up or something. He goes, it's in perfect condition. Everyone who saw it was like, holy mackerel.
Yeah, get this away from my house.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like Ratso if he was a car. So anyway, I go downstairs and I start blurting my story out to Ratso, my assistant Laura, and Ganji was over. And this guy Kevin, who was at my house too. I always have like tons of people. I can't stand people, but I have tons of people at my house. Don't ask
make
why.
Sure you don't like them.
Yeah, so I was talking to Ratso, and I'm telling him the story and everything, and Ratso goes, aren't you going to call, aren't you? I told my wife, too. She was there in the room. She goes,
so you're telling each of these people individually?
No, I got them all in a group, and my wife says, aren't you going to call the cops? I go, if I call the cops, how am I going to explain where I found the body? She goes, I go, you know I have no sense of direction. She goes, I'll make the call to the cops. I'll tell them where you found the body. I said, it's impossible. It's in the woods.
You don't even know where you were.
Yeah, I don't know where. I said, I could find it again if I went back there. But I don't want to go back there with the cops. I'm busy. I got a ton of stuff to do.
Oh, it's just so good for me.
So my wife says, well, if you figure out where it was, I'll call the cops. I said, yeah. Then you're going to call the cops. Then I got to get in the car with the cops and go. And then they're going to want to speak to me. Forget it. I'm just, you know what, Allison, I'm telling you, I'm not going to do anything. So then I'm sitting there, and I'm talking to Ratso, and we were talking to a bunch of guys we had to talk to, and the whole time I'm sitting there going, Jesus Christ, it's probably a dead guy laying. Maybe it was a kid, and he's dying or something. I got to do something. So finally, I turned to Ratso.
If the guy had about a few minutes to live before he died, you just killed him.
So I turned to Ratso. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, and you know what? You're a big pussy, too. You would have done the same exact thing I did.
Kill that guy.
If you were deep in the woods, you wouldn't do anything either.
You just killed him.
Yeah, right. The guy's dead anyway. Anyway, like, I'm going to help him. I'm not going to give him out the mouth. So I said to Ratso, okay, look, I can't take it anymore. Let's go back there. Let's go get a bunch of kitchen knives and stuff. Get all our weapons together. We'll go into the woods. And we got to go see this guy. We got to go see what's going on. And if it's a maniac, at least we'll have our knives and stuff. And let's bring Ganji. Because Ganji's been taking karate.
And he's Italian.
And he's Italian. Right, yeah. He's a bigger pussy than anyone I know. So we all pile in the car. My car, not Ratso's, because we never would have made it there. Now we're like we're like the Hardy Boys. We're on a mission.
I think you're more like Nancy Drew.
Yeah. Actually, we were. I just couldn't think of her name. So me and Ratso and Ganji get in the car, and now I drive them over to the point in the woods where I entered.
Uh-huh.
We have our knives in our pockets. We got our big kitchen knives.
This is funny.
And we're ready to, so we start sneaking into the woods, and we walk slow, and then I recognize the spot where once you turn this corner, this is it.
Uh-huh.
I go, look, I don't know what this guy is. I don't know what's going on. But I'll go first. I did go first.
Oh, you did.
And I said, and just back me up. Turn the corner. Guy's still laying there. See the pants? He hasn't moved from that point. I start to step slower, and so Ratso's behind me. And that's some backup. I go, Ratso goes, hey, Schmuck. It's a sleeping bag.
Oh, you.
It was a rolled-up sleeping bag. It looked like a guy's pants and legs.
I knew it.
I was so embarrassed, man.
A sleeping bag you went up there to attack.
Yeah. We were standing there with knives. It was a sleeping bag.
Did you stab it?
No, I just died of embarrassment. I said, can you imagine if I'd called the cops? Where's my blooper noise? It was a sleeping bag. And Ratso standing there with a knife and Ganji. And I was just like, whew, at least I went back and said something okay, but how could I not have seen that it was a sleeping bag? I was running from a sleeping bag.
You know what it was? You were already scared because you were in the woods.
You're not kidding. Oh, man.
You're just a mess.
So we got back in the car, and I just said, no one's allowed to laugh, or you're fired.
You're just
Can you imagine? If I'd called the cops, that would have been it.
That would have been the best.
Yeah.
If you snuck up there with the cops to see a sleeping bag.
What's a sleeping bag doing there? It really did look like pants and
It was rolled up.
No, it was not rolled up.
Oh,
you
said it was rolled up.
No, I meant it was unrolled.
Uh-huh.
And it was like just laying there, but it kind of looked like pants. You had to see it to believe it. It really did.
Did they also have this delusion that it was pants and a shirt?
No, they were like, it's nothing. I don't know. I felt like such a dick.
They didn't laugh.
I was already up on, I was already up on, they were laughing. I made them stop, though. I made sure that ended.
I would still be in the woods.
I didn't want to come out. The whole way back, everyone was like goofing on me. And I just told them, you're fired. Just
go live there now.
Yeah. Felt like a real dick. But I learned something about myself. I learned I'm the biggest pussy on 2 feet. I mean, the second I turned the corner on the bike and I saw anything that was laying there, I was like, because I once had one other weird experience when I went mountain biking. Because that time of day you can't find anybody to go with you, so you go yourself. So one time I was going, and I like to go like deep in the woods. So I'm going and going and going, and all of a sudden I hear noise. I came up on a group of homeless guys. I think they were homeless. They were black guys, so what else would have been?
They certainly don't have homes in your neighborhood.
All right. They were homeless guys, I think, and they had a big fire going. I said, oh, man, I ride back there. They're going to take my bike, beat me up, and cook me.
Howard, you're in New York. You're not in Africa.
I don't know. I just went, whoop, and I tore ass out of there.
Oh, my goodness. You are too funny. I was telling the story the other day about the first time I realized this about you.
Yeah.
We were new to New York.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. We were on our way into work, and we were in this car, and we stopped at a stoplight, and a guy with a hacksaw.
No, we were not new to New York. This was just a couple of years ago. You don't even remember.
Well, we saw a guy with a hacksaw walk up to a bike.
No. Wait a second.
What?
You're telling it wrong. We were in a car.
Yes.
We were sitting there. It was in my limo.
Yes.
Robin says, hey, look. There were some guys. There was a big hacksaw. They were stealing 2 bikes.
It was one guy, Howard.
All right, it was one guy. All right, thanks. And he was hacksawing through the thing. And there were tons of people. This is in New York. We weren't alone. There was tons of people in New York City doing this.
Midday.
It was a big black guy. All right.
I don't remember what color it was.
The guy looked like Mike Tyson, okay? Except he didn't have a boxing career.
A scrawny little messenger type.
You know what? You change the stories in your books. On this show, I tell the truth. I'm going to tell you something. So Robin says to me, what are you going to do about it? I said, what am I going to do about it? I said, what are you going to do about it?
Wait a minute. I said, Howard, look, he's stealing that bike. What are we going to do?
Yeah, and what did I tell you?
You said, we're going to sit here.
What do I look like, a law officer?
And keep our mouths shut.
Right. And there were plenty of people on the street who could take care of it. A lot of brave guys who had nothing to live for. We had a radio show. A lot of people depend on us to make them laugh. Could have sworn the guy was Aaron Neville. Looked like him, too. I would have had Aaron Neville arrested. Anyway, yeah. And believe me, you're just as big a pussy. Just as big a pussy.
I used to have a backbone.
The only other time something like that happened?
What?
I took Robin with me to go clothes shopping because, let's face it, I'm a disaster when I go clothes shopping. So I figure, Robin, always looks good and, she knows stuff about clothes. Let her dress me. So Robin goes, okay, I'll come with you and I'll see what you're doing because obviously you're doing something wrong. So she goes in the store with me and we have a pretty good experience. We find some clothes that Robin thinks I look decent in. Because I wouldn't take my wife with me to go clothes shopping because we'd probably kill each other. Because, first of all, my wife doesn't know how to buy clothes. She's a disaster. You know how girls know how to buy clothes?
Yeah.
My wife doesn't know how to buy clothes. She comes home with stuff. It's 3 sizes too short on her.
Oh, my goodness.
It's awful. She was wearing a pair of jeans yesterday. I thought I was dating Mr. Green jeans. I never saw pants like this. I said, Allison, they're totally too small for you. I mean, they look ridiculous. They look like you were coming out of the 60s with bell bottoms. So anyway, I don't take her shopping with me. Plus, we get on each other's nerves. So Robin came with me. We had a fun time. Then we're walking out of the store, and there's this woman laying on the ground.
Oh, I forgot.
She had fallen, and she couldn't get up. She was like about 35, 40. Not an old bag.
She was older.
Actually, you're right. She might have been about 55. She might have been about 55, 60.
Yeah.
And I turned to Robin and I go, oh, no. She goes, what's the matter? I go, look. There's some old bag laying there in the street. She just obviously fell. Now we got to go help her. Yeah, I'm like, if we had just come out 1 minute later or 1 minute earlier, we would have been just in the car. The limo was 2 steps away. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, timing is everything. So I go, what do you think we should do? And Mom goes, well, you got to help her. I go, oh. I go over, are you all right? She goes, she's just going like this. I fell down. I need some help.
She's crying.
So I pick her up. I almost break my back. I know my testicles have never felt the same. I think I got a hernia from that day. I pick her up, right? And she seems okay. And she's hobbling a little bit. Because she obviously...
Her leg was bleeding.
Her leg was bleeding. And she says to me, "Oh, is that car yours?" I go, "Yeah." "Oh, God, what am I going to do? I have to get to blah, blah, blah." And meanwhile, it's completely out of our way. So she's like bleeding and everything. And I said, "Listen, lady, are you okay now? You feeling all right?" She goes, "How am I going to get to... And I said, "I don't know how you're going to get there. I'm not going that way." And then what did we do? We got in the car and we left. We left her in the street. She was fine. The guy at the clothing store, I told him to take care of her.
He got in the car and he said, "Robin, we would have been with her all day."
Yeah, she wasn't going to stop. Then he'd be like, "I have to go see my sister." Once you let her in the car, man, she wasn't going to get out. That's how you got to handle it.
It was better that we left her.
Yeah, I'm sure she's probably still hobbling around outside that store. That was like 9 years ago. Yeah, I'm a real dick. Hey, anyway, I got to take a break. And that was my exciting adventure yesterday.
Well, I'm glad you actually went back. That's progress.
I finally decided to go outside, just for 20 minutes, and all I know, I'm in the middle of a murder.
Murder of a sleeping bag.
Yeah. I mean, I said, why can't I just leave the house for 20 minutes and then go home and have nothing eventful happen?
Well, nothing did. You blew it all out of proportion.
Oh, you would have laughed your ass off. When we saw this sleeping bag, I was dying. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Guy.
Can you do an imitation of that laugh?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Let me hear it again.
I can't.
You can't?
It's on a looper.
Where's the one?
Wait.
That's the one. That's the one I was waiting for.
Tough one.
How can they come out of a person? You don't even know where it comes from, Jackie.
There are a couple of those that...
You're not even sure it's you.
I guess they're supposed to be laughs, but man.
They're emissions.
Sound like a harbor seal.
Jackie truly has to be inspired to make those noises.
No, he doesn't.
They're definitely involuntary noises.
Yeah. All right, very good.
Well, he's inspired every time he tells a
Right,
joke.
yeah. If he tells a joke, you'll hear one of those noises.
Hey, it's my laugh gland.
Yeah.
Hey, what are the 3 things O.J. has that every man in America wants?
What?
A Heisman Trophy, a dead wife, and a great chance for acquittal.
Great joke, Jackie. Actually, moving into the 20th century with that material.
That's off of one joke.
Wait a minute. I got to know what was going on when he made that noise.
I don't know.
What was that?
We should mark down, whenever we cart one of these, whenever we record one of Jackie's lists, we should write down what was going on when he did it.
Incident.
Yeah.
Find out the source.
Explain the incident. All right, very good. It's the bizarro world, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it. Jackie's laugh is not even human.
Like the 5 o'clock whistle.
What is it, man? It doesn't work.
That doesn't work here.
Something I've never been able to reconcile.
Can't teach an old dog tricks. Yeah.
I've never been able to reconcile on the show how pissed off I get when Billy's got the stapler in his mouth and how hard I laugh when it's Jackie.
Oh. Stapler.
Even Jackie has to question how he makes those sounds.
It's not normal. I like a little noise that comes at the end of it. It's a
Clucking.
Wait, play Jackie's real lip.
Yeah,
No, that thing. What is it?
Chicken clucking.
Who's that? I can't even do it.
It's a real...
I'm dying. It's a retarded mule. I'm crying. Oh, that's a good laugh.
I
haven't laughed like that in a long time, Ed. Oh, man. When I'm blowing my nose, that means it's funny. My hair is so long now. My hair from my head is in my nose, and I'm blowing snot into it.
Oh, good.
To my mouth. Jackie on a bad day, a bad mood.
Very funny. Cellar's flooded.
Cellar's flooded.
Cellar's flooded. Hey, Nancy's back. We only sold 3 tickets. Built a dock. 4th of July party. Howard hates what I write. Howard doesn't have me on the E! show. I sold 100 videotapes. No mugs sold.
I got invited to the comedy festival.
They asked me. I was invited. I didn't. But I gotta pay my own hotel room.
They won't let me sit on the dais at the Friars.
I felt up Robin. Howard's got porno for after the show. Howard mentioned me in his book. My book company went bankrupt.
I don't know how many tapes I sold from Polygram.
Nancy says we have to sue the book company.
I got a royalty check for 63 cents.
Nancy's mad because I was in a room with naked girls. But secretly I went, I got 60 pounds of shrimp for a barbecue.
All right, enough of this. You want to call Corey Feldman, or should I?
Come on. Oh, I'm not calling.
No plug?
I'm dying in Poughkeepsie.
However, let me do an interview with Raymond Santiago?
Roberto Santiago. But the Cleveland show is sold out.
The ups and downs.
Be brave. Be brave, Jackie.
And the impression.
Comedy will change.
We're sorry. You have reached...
This is Corey's number. Did Baba Booey give me the wrong number? Exclusive Michael Jackson interview, Robin.
1,000 people called my dial-a-joke.
Uh-oh.
Gary,
he changed his
you gave me the
number?
wrong number.
Bowie.
Fowie.
1,000 people called dial-a-joke yesterday. But I don't get a dime from it.
Baba Fowie.
It worked like a month ago. It really did. I guess he changed it again. I'm sorry.
All right.
Thank you, Fred. I was about to say that.
All right, well, we tried.
I'm an idiot. I'm a friggin' idiot.
You said it, I didn't. All right. Oh, Robin, let's continue. Although we don't have the Corey
We
Feldman.
don't have that interview.
I can do the man on the street interviews if you want.
Oh, let's do that.
All right, Gorilla, go down on the street and get yourself prepared because Robin's going to do Michael Jackson's story.
Right.
Be a gorilla.
Be a gorilla. Be a gorilla.
All right, the latest
intern.
latest information on Michael Jackson.
All right, yeah, wait a second. Give us the tip. Oh, yeah. Be proud to be a bald intern. It's got to be proud to be a bald man.
Yes.
Don't cover your head. Be proud to be 22 and look 52.
Do it, Casey.
Oh, yeah. Latest Michael Jackson info. I think this is great, this Michael Jackson stuff. It really is fun. Tell me it isn't fun to watch this. Obviously it is.
Well, the latest information is that an 11-year-old friend of Michael Jackson's named Brett Barnes came forward yesterday and spoke to a Los Angeles television station. And Brett was defending Michael.
Butt or Brett?
Brett.
Oh, he said Butt Barnes.
Brett was...
Brett.
I guess he's from Australia, and he and Michael Jackson struck up a friendship. He says Michael called him on the phone.
Your name sounds a lot like Butt. Butt Barnes.
You were born to be friends with Michael Jackson with that name.
Anybody else's ears ringing? You hear a ring? High-pitch ringing? Oh, it's gone. Sorry.
Okay. But anyway, Brett is 11 years old. He's been to Neverland.
I bet.
You been to Neverland? You're going. You've never been to a land like this.
And he came forward to tell reporters yesterday that nothing weird ever happened when he was with Michael Jackson. Then the reporter got a little bit more specific, and he asked Brett, well, have you ever slept in a bed with Michael? And here's the result.
I slept on one side of the bed, he slept on the other, and that was that.
That was a
That
help.
was that?
You want to come to Colon Land?
But Brett's mother comes to Michael's aid as well and says that Michael was so modest around her children that he would go into a bathroom and lock the door to change his shirt. So they really don't feel that that Michael could have possibly done anything wrong.
No, but he was sleeping in the bed with the kid.
Yes.
That's
and
pretty
he also
modest.
says that Michael is affectionate. He hugs him and kisses him.
Oh, my God. Come on.
But he says it's just like if your mother or your father or your sister or your brother kisses you.
Except he's not a relative, and he's calling 3 and 4 times a day.
That's okay.
You only call someone 3 or 4 times a day if you're totally infatuated.
Infatuated. That's the word I was going to use.
I mean, I know when I pursue women, and a woman says, hey, I like you, and she sleeps with me and stuff, or she looks like she wants to be my special friend, I can't get enough of her. I want to be in her light every minute. Running and buzzing around there like a bee. And you pine away between calls worried that she's going to meet some guy in between calls.
Is that what's going on?
Oh, yeah. You know, Liberace was a very polite piano player, too. You know, I mean,
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. It's just that, I mean, I say the investigation continues.
Meanwhile, Michael Jackson did not perform again yesterday. He was still holed up in that hotel room in Bangkok, Thailand.
Dehydrated.
But he did issue a statement.
Drink a glass of water if you're dehydrated.
In his own voice, Howard, and here it is.
Be proud.
I'm sorry for not performing yesterday as I am really sick and still under medical treatment. I have been instructed by my doctor not to perform before Friday, August 27, 1993. I promise all my fans to perform at the National Stadium in Bangkok on August 27th. I will see you all on Friday. I love you all. Goodbye.
His doctor prescribes that he stay in bed?
Yeah.
If I was his doctor, I'd prescribe handcuffs. I love those messages, too. Isn't it funny? It sounded like...
Hi, honey.
Jessica Hahn, what I think right here.
My fans.
To all my fans. Hi, honey.
What a place for him to be, too. Bangkok.
I would like to be with you, but I'm dehydrated because there's nothing to drink. Can't drink nothing here. Really bad.
Can't drink the water.
Really awful.
Times will change.
What is it, Papa Fooey?
Gorillas on the street.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now we can do our poll.
Yeah. I need a Cub Scout Slurpee.
But as I was saying, Howard, in our informal survey, Michael Jackson is guilty of lying to the public.
Guilty of sin. The guys want to kill him.
They want him dead.
Daddy, wait till the trial. Wait till the trial, clear my name.
Hey, he might not even have any charges pressed. They might find that
Well,
the
you
whole
know, it's
thing...
interesting because I'm reading here the account in the New York Post today of all of this, and they say, you know, they're in touch with that Diane Diamond, who seems to be the reporter in the know, the hard copy reporter.
She saw the indictment.
She says that Michael Jackson really wants to cancel his world tour now. He really doesn't want to even be bothered with this anymore.
Look where he's going, Bangkok.
But his advisors are telling him to stay in Bangkok because he could face arrest as soon as he returns to the United States.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad to live here. How am I going to get on my merry-go-round in Thailand? Thailand is a lot looser.
Diamond says Jackson's representatives are working out details of his return, arrest, and bail.
Ready? They're ready for it, huh? Hey, Scott, put me back in, will you?
Put you back in what?
I'm out. I want to come in again.
In London, Jack Gordon, who's married to Michael's sister LaToya,
this guy's great,
says his wife warned Michael many times about the risks he was taking when the two were sharing a home in Encino, California. In the time she was living with him, he brought back 50 or more boys, and many of them stayed over, according to Gordon in the London Sun.
Jack Gordon is great. He's the one married to LaToya. LaToya's even like jumping to Michael's aid, but Jack is like, hey, this is nothing new.
We told him about it.
Yeah, we told him to mellow out with those boys. Oh, by the way, people shouldn't conceal evidence if they have it. They really shouldn't. I mean, this is a serious problem in this country. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the guy really is doing this, I'm not saying he is, but if he's doing this, people should come forward.
Don't you, have you seen them standing outside the gates of his Neverland compound? All the people who work there, you know, anytime they go in and out of that gate, reporters are all over them. And this one guy was on the news the other day. He says, we have instructions that we are not allowed to talk to any reporters.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw that.
We cannot talk to any reporters.
I like when they go to Bangkok and they show his fans, his Oriental fans, and they look like, it looks like Vietnam. Yeah, it's like, you know, And then they interview him, they go,
we're angry. They should do that to Michael Jackson.
I'm thinking he's supposed to do tour.
yeah, oh, they get angry.
Oh, yeah.
A deal is a deal.
And they appear to be going nowhere, and it's like thousands of them just walking in the streets.
Around, yeah.
It looks like Bangkok is just so crowded that you can't even breathe. They look like elephants just in a row.
They go into the stadium just to have a place to sit down.
Yeah, right. It's just exciting. You ever see that Outer Limits, I think it was, or maybe a Twilight Zone, where I think it was Outer Limits. There was a whole bunch of people who lived forever on this planet, and you had no room. The great thing was you could live forever, but there was no room left on the planet.
I don't remember this
And
one.
just to get alone.
Yep.
You remember that?
People were looking in your windows.
Yeah.
And you couldn't be alone ever.
Yeah, and only certain people got to be alone.
Yeah.
That's what it's like in Bangkok.
That's what it's like.
And we don't live on top of each other.
Yeah, like bugs.
We go to a concert, a Michael Jackson concert, so we can sit down.
The man's farm.
Michael Jackson better sing or we throw little stars at him.
Those little ninja stars.
Continue tour.
We stop for entertainment.
Well, you heard him in that muffled speech of his. He says he's going to perform tonight.
I want to take all my phones.
What's he recording into? Here's you guys got millions of dollars worth of recording equipment. He makes a recorded message. Something is we're talking to
hello, these are my phones. Where the hell is it?
So he was
dehydrated.
Yeah. They couldn't find a good tape recorder for him. The guy's got $50 billion.
I'm sorry for not performing yesterday. I'm still under medical treatment. I have been instructed by my doctor.
I've been instructed by my doctor.
Friday, August 27th, 1993.
Dr. Bill Cosby.
To perform at the National Stadium in Bangkok on August 27th.
Everything has such importance in his life. You know, it's like,
The National Stadium at Bangkok. I have been instructed.
We have never been instructed.
No.
I have been instructed to...
Mars.
I've been instructed by the people of Mars to attack your planet on the 3rd moon of November.
It's funny you should say the people of Mars.
Uh-oh. I just perked up.
No, I did. You know, we were talking about the statements this 13-year-old gave to his psychiatrist and the authorities when he was interviewed.
Yes.
And one of the things he said was that Michael told him it was normal and natural every time he tried to kiss him in the mouth and all this stuff.
Oh, that's the M.O.
But he also told him that their meeting had something to do with the cosmos. Like they were meant to be together.
I mean, that sounds like
Yeah, like it was a
right.
cosmic thing. And
That
all this
is right.
supposed to be happening.
It was meant to be.
It is meant to be in the cosmos that we are together.
Stars wrote your name.
Well, then I would like to respond to those charges on my tape recorder. By the way, I will not talk directly to you. I'm only talking to this tape recorder.
Tape, okay.
Tape recorder sounds a little muffled like there's a 10-year-old on top of it. But that is not the case. I am innocent of all charges.
All right.
Now, I've been instructed not to answer any of your accusations. To me, what has happened is a travesty. I would be very upset if you continue to talk this way. I'm planning a TV movie of my life.
Will it include the visits from little boys?
Yes.
And sleeping in the bed with them?
Yes.
And kissing and hugging them?
Yes, that will be included.
Wow.
Why not?
You'll get good ratings.
Yes. In this movie, a child will get molested and come to Never Never Land to recover.
Ah.
He runs into my house to seek consolation because he knows I love kids.
Uh-huh.
I take him to confession, and the priest rapes him in the movie. After he was molested, the priest rapes him. So then he moves in with Joe Rifkin, the mass murderer.
No. Now, this young boy says that you were watching the movie The Exorcist when
That is
all
correct.
this stuff went on.
Here's what happened. Nothing bad happened. We was watching The Exorcist, and The Exorcist said... There was some confusion about that statement. My fingers smell like candy, not duty. Thank you. That is all I would say.
But the other little boy, Brett, who's the Australian boy, he said that you wouldn't even let him watch any weird movies, not even movies with cursing in them.
That is correct. Brett was a good boy.
And you've called him since, and you've told him to be strong.
I called him 13 times a day. Be strong. Be brave. Be proud.
I like that tape recorder. It's great.
That's a great little gimmick. You ought to start doing that.
All of my fans.
Makes you sound more important, you know?
Yeah, just start talking to people through a tape recorder. Never talk directly to them.
I'm talking to a machine.
Sheikh Omar Abdel Rahman was in court yesterday.
I'm a follower of his. You will all pay.
Wearing handcuffs, sunglasses, and his trademark red headdress.
At least we don't have to look at those dopey eyes of his. At least he has a good sense to wear sunglasses.
Mucus eyes. Mucus. I reveal my eyes to you. Look at them.
He said he was innocent of all charges as he and 14 others were read the long list of charges against them in a terror plot to wreak havoc in the United States and kill several people and assassinate the president of Egypt.
Kill the president of Egypt.
They had protesters outside, people ranting and raving and carrying on about the injustices done to the Sheikh, and apparently some groups have also vowed retaliation. So they had beefed up security.
Isn't it great? All those ingrats who come to this country from foreign lands, and now they're here spreading terrorism.
Political asylum.
Unbelievable that we let them into this country, and now look at it. Oh, man. We're such idiots. Such saps.
Starting to rethink that open door policy.
Well, 200 years ago, we let anybody in, so we can't change that now. We can't stop now that we're completely overpopulated with all kinds of mongrels.
It's like an addiction. We have to have more people.
Yeah, we need everyone just pouring in here. We can't stop. We can't say, maybe in 200 years things have changed and we've got too many people in the country and we can put a little stoppage on that political asylum thing. We're such fools. Such idiots. Idiots. Idiots.
Idiots.
The aerobics instructor we were talking about the other day who died after a night of partying with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Apparently she was strangled.
Duh.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I only said that 3 days ago.
She did have marks on her neck, and you didn't say she was strangled.
I said, wait till you'll see what'll come out in a couple of days.
Well, now it looks like the boyfriend who was cradling her in his arms and screaming, "Baby, don't leave me," is the only suspect around.
Be brave.
But they're saying there might not have been any criminal intent in this murder.
What do you mean? How do you murder someone without criminal intent?
Well, the only thing I could think of was that sexual thing that people do.
Oh, like sexual asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Asphyxiation.
You think that was going on? She was only partially clothed.
She was good looking, too.
Yeah, she was an aerobics instructor. How bad could that be?
Be brave.
Be strangled.
Oh, that's terrible. So what, you think this guy's going to be arrested if he was just having some kinky sex?
No.
No?
No, you're allowed to kill your girlfriend. Sorry, it's a new law, but you guys passed it. If you have sex and you kill your girlfriend, it's okay. I don't think anyone will be arrested.
You get a buy on that one.
The Eighth Amendment.
You're allowed to do that once. The Eighth Amendment. The new Eighth Amendment. We realize times have changed. Times have changed. Sex has gotten rougher. Now, who knows? You don't know what happened. First of all, the boyfriend could be innocent. That's number one.
Who did it then? There was only the two of them in the back.
I don't know.
The limo driver?
Don't know. Don't know. Ronnie, the limo driver, I don't trust him. I never leave girls alone with him.
Well, they were never alone. The guy was driving.
But if a man if it is proven that in the act of passion that he accidentally killed her, I have no problem with that.
No?
No, none whatsoever. Of course not. I'm sure I'd be really thrilled if one of my daughters was killed that way.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
If it was your daughter,
Oh, yeah.
it would
No,
be
it's okay.
absolutely all right. Oh, I understand.
Oh, they were having rough sex. Okay. No, but sometimes someone could die, you know, like a heart attack or something.
With marks on your neck.
You ever have someone strangle you? I'd have a heart attack. That's the 8th Amendment. Men can bear arms and kill broads. It's a bunch of guys made up the Constitution.
It's true.
Yes. Be brave.
As long as you are partially clothed.
You can kill whoever you want.
In a robe,
yeah. But, no, of course, first of all, you don't know the details. You don't know what happened. Let's just wait to see what the findings are, okay?
With Michael Jackson, we could just leap ahead.
Be brave. Michael Jackson, same thing. We have to wait until they find it.
I just ask you what your speculation
We have to wait.
was.
What, my speculation?
Mm-hmm.
The hell knows. Don't know enough about it.
All right.
Not as fun.
That's right.
Not willing to go out on a limb on this.
No.
All
Ask
right.
people in the street. Don't ask me. It doesn't look good for the boyfriend right now, but you never know.
Vince Coleman got the news yesterday.
Be brave to blow up people with firecrackers.
He's never going to wear a Mets uniform again.
Be brave to wear a Yankee uniform.
The Mets have decided they'd rather not see him come back.
Yeah.
They, of course, are reserving judgment until after his hearing. But basically, he's been told that he's not welcome in the Mets clubhouse anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They will have to pay him.
There ain't nothing wrong with my hearing.
They'll have to pay him the rest of his money for this year at least.
Right.
Which
$3 million.
is about $3 million. So he'll still be getting money.
It's a lot of money.
What happens next year, though, is
a lot of firecrackers.
Big question.
You can buy a lot of firecrackers for $3 million.
And you'll have a lot of time.
Honey, I'm home. Come think I've been home yesterday and the day before.
You can put together a whole display. Not just one.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to have a party. Going to light off a few crackers.
Give me a match.
Anybody got a match? His wife would have taken him while he's asleep and put a cherry bomb in his head and just blow him up for doing this.
Might as well light those cherry bombs with dollar bills.
You're not kidding. Bad move.
Blew all your money.
I don't know any guys that age who mess around with firecrackers.
Well, the guy who runs the Mets also said there's other people who probably won't be back next year either. They're tired of all the hijinks and the conduct off the field that is unbecoming to baseball players.
Hoot, that is.
Hoot.
Hoot.
It's woot.
No, it's woot.
Woot.
Woot. Woot.
Something like that.
Woot, that is. Woot, that is. Woot, that is.
You know, big weekend coming up, Howard.
Hey, honey, I'm sorry. I thought your tampon string would be a fuse.
Oh,
That ain't my mistake.
Boom. It is.
Boom.
Big weekend coming up, Howard. They are commemorating that historic march on Washington, D.C.,
yes,
led by the Reverend Martin Luther King so many years ago.
Hey!
I don't remember exactly which anniversary this is. Probably somewhere in the 30s. 30th anniversary of that march, so there's going to be a big celebration in Washington this weekend. Kicking off the celebration was the Reverend J.C. Hope, who spoke to a bunch of people yesterday about how we have to keep the dream alive.
All right, Reverend J.C. Hope.
I'm sorry for not performing yesterday.
Who?
We're on our way to the promised land. We have not made it yet, but we're on our way.
Yes, sir.
We must understand that we have much further to go than we've already come.
Yes, sir.
The Lord has been good to us.
Yes, sir.
The Lord must have loved us because He made so many of us.
Amen.
And He's not through with us yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Testify. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everybody wants to be Martin Luther King.
I know. Everyone
Very
thinks,
few people can
isn't that
be.
great? Like, the guy's just trying to be Martin Luther King.
Well, you know,
That's funny.
they always have music along with these things, too, so got a little bit of that.
Oh, do you? Yes, sir. Why don't you just develop your own style? Why do you have to sound like Martin Luther King? Martin Luther King was an exceptional speaker.
Yes.
He could get anybody to do anything. Got a lot of white broads to do a lot of weird stuff, too. But I'll tell you that. I mean, but he could really inspire a crowd. But everyone tries to copy his style.
Yeah.
Jesus. Beautiful ceremony.
We're on our way to the promised land. We have not made it yet, but we're on our way.
Yes, sir.
We must understand that we have much further to go than we've already come.
Yes, sir.
The Lord has been good to us. The Lord must have loved us because He made so many of us. And He's not through with us yet.
There's a lot of old ladies in the audience fanning themselves with, like, napkins and stuff. Hot in here.
It's hot, but Jesus said Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Thank God for Jesus. Give people something to do. You know what I mean? He was a great man.
He don't say nothing.
Say nothing about nothing.
But he must know something. That old man Jesus.
Dr. Jesus. Dr. Jesus.
Oh, dear. Now that's disrespectful.
Papa Jesus.
So disrespectful.
Yeah, that's wrong. You and I don't agree with that. Papa Jesus. All right, very good.
Lisa Robinson reports today that Axl Rose wants to sue his former girlfriend, Victoria's Secret model Stephanie Seymour.
So savior.
He says she won't give back some jewelry he gave to her.
Oh, man, he's cheap.
He's very upset. He feels, I guess, scorned. And he wants all of his gifts back.
Hey, I want my big picture back, my money. Hey, I want my big...
How'd he do that?
Hey, I want my picture back, the money. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
You can take it.
Please. Welcome to the jungle.
And then he goes down real low.
Yeah.
I love my baby, but I had to kill her.
Welcome to the jungle. Stephanie Seymour, give me back my money.
Among the stuff he wants are...
Hit him on the head with an axle.
A ruby and
He'll wake
diamond
up.
engagement ring.
A ruby.
Yeah,
Said to be
ruby.
worth more than $100,000. And an antique wedding band that he gave her last Valentine's Day. He claims that Stephanie attacked him. And in the altercation, she got a black eye.
Well, what?
She attacked him. She got the black eye.
Yeah.
And then she took a picture of it, and she keeps threatening to publish that picture if he doesn't leave her alone about this jewelry stuff.
Then I'm dancing with Mr. Brownstone.
Oh, that's cool.
So apparently this wasn't one of those fun breakups where they're going to remain friends.
So she hit him on the fist with her face, huh?
She apparently already has another boyfriend, yeah.
Hey, you know, she is so cute, man. How do you, I mean...
And now she's pregnant again. You know,
Cool.
she had one kid.
That's cool. Pregnancy is cool.
Got another boyfriend, a guy who publishes Interview magazine, and she's, I guess, having his baby.
Babies are cool. Stephanie Seymour is cool.
Well, the story that I wanted to start with is another one of those stories where, once again, you see that victims, law-abiding citizens, have no rights. A little girl over in New Jersey, 7-year-old Megan Kanka, found dead. Jackie, you just
Jackie, you're
stop that
sick.
right now.
You are sick.
They have arrested a known sex offender. Jesse Timendekis. Jesse Timendekis, who was 38 years old. He was living in the neighborhood with 2 other sex offenders.
Sure.
They were all roommates. Met in jail.
There you go. There you go. You see
And nobody in the neighborhood knew
that they were sex offenders.
that they were there.
Oh, for God's sake. Hey, let me tell you something, Robin. It's out of control.
He lured Megan into his house on Friday by offering to show her a puppy. He then pulled the girl into a room, strangled her with his belt, and sexually assaulted her.
Isn't that
according
great?
to police.
And they won't kill this guy.
He admitted to trying to cover up his crime by wrapping a plastic bag over her head to keep blood from the carpet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is what I'm talking about. You got this Rodney King, now a millionaire, and for driving around drunk like that, and these people who defecate on the side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
If the cops were allowed to just take a guy, you see him defecating, it's clear he's doing it. You take him in the side of the subway there, you beat his head into the wall. He'll never do it again. You see, there's no fear anymore in our society. People are not afraid. Even these rapists, these child molesters, they go to jail for 7 years, they'll be out. They're not afraid.
Why should they get out? I keep telling you.
They will get out.
They are untreatable.
They will get out.
You cannot cure these people.
You cut off their schlongs. That's the end of them. Where is everybody? Everyone's worried about health care. Forget health care. You're not going to need health care. You're going to be dead.
They were dead.
You should make sex offenders wear funny hats.
And just imagine, these three guys decided it would be a good idea for them to live together. All three sex offenders. They had so much in common.
Right. That's just what we need. A frat
now
house.
everyone in the neighborhood is saying, this guy used to give my kid stuffed animals. We had no idea we shouldn't allow our children to be around these people.
Whenever you see an adult male giving stuffed animals to kids, arrest him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him. You know what a sex offender does. You know what it is now? Even in the O.J. case, they got to prove he's guilty. Prove he's guilty? What proof do you want?
Well, you have to have a trial, Howard.
Smack him in the head, give him some sodium pentothal, and ask him, did you do it?
Now. In New York, they say it's almost impossible to alert a neighborhood when a sex offender is coming to live next door.
They can't track them. Can't put a low jack in them, huh?
No.
They got a little frat house over there, sex offenders. What's the name of that frat house? Lick a Little Thigh?
Oh. Please. This is a sad story and so preventable. But this little girl had to die.
Of course.
Because we
and no one will
do
care.
the right thing.
No one will care. Certainly not Jackie.
Speaking of O.J., there's now a report that the prosecutor is a racist. Her ex-mother-in-law.
What? That woman with the curly afro isn't racist? I thought she was black.
All right.
What's her name? What's O.J.'s prosecutor?
Marsha Clark.
Marsha Clark is a racist?
Well, who knows? I'm just telling you what her mother-in-law says.
Yeah, what does she say?
She says that when Marsha was married to her son, Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby Clark, yeah.
That he had some black friends, and Marsha didn't want to have anything to do with them.
Really?
And Mom thinks it was because she just didn't like black people.
Well, then O.J.'s innocent.
He says she feels pity for O.J. having fallen into her hands because he just doesn't like him. Meanwhile, I see that the cop who found the crucial piece of evidence, the glove,
he's a racist
on the property of O.J., he is now thinking of suing O.J. and his defense team.
Good.
For defamation of character.
Of course. These Hollywood actors are all such hypocrites. They all... you see half of these actresses, they come on, they're worried about children.
Yes.
And the welfare of children and child abuse.
Sharon Stone, the most giving person on earth.
Yeah. But you never saw them comment on Michael Jackson, in that case. Okay, they're worried about children. Nicole Simpson.
Big advocate.
Yeah, big advocate. Never commented. This is the woman, she's worried about children's rights. She was molested.
Always on Capitol Hill.
Wouldn't say a word. On Capitol Hill, but Michael Jackson's case, she won't say a word. When it came to O.J. Simpson, here's a battered woman, repeated calls to 911. The judge...
And now they're saying not 9 calls, Howard.
Yeah.
Maybe as many as 30.
All right, 30 phone calls. The woman was screaming for help. You don't see one of these actresses speaking out. Not one of them. The only one I saw was Garvey's wife.
Cindy.
Mahatma Garvey.
No, actually, I saw another actress speaking out, an actress who was beaten up by, she says, she claims she was beaten up by James Caan.
Right. Yeah. But you don't see any of the big ones. That Cher, she's a loudmouth. She's helping everyone. People look like Elephant Man. She's helping him. She's helping all these kids.
And that's not a bad thing.
It's not bad. Just speak out. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Hollywood will turn on you? Who cares? Kiss my ass. You're all such rebels. So why don't you just speak out? I don't see any of them. That Oprah, Big rebel. She only got $100 billion a year. She's afraid to speak out. Not a hypocrite.
She sat in his living room.
Kiss my ass.
Well, speaking of Michael Jackson, everything's leading from one thing to another. He's married. Lisa Marie Presley issued a statement yesterday.
They ought to commit her.
My married name is Mrs. Lisa Marie Presley Jackson. Now that is funny, Jack.
Right, now that's appropriate laugh, Jack.
My marriage to Michael Jackson took place in a private ceremony outside of the U.S. weeks ago. It was not formally announced until now for several reasons, foremost being that we are both very private people living in the glare of the public media. We both wanted a private marriage ceremony without the distractions of a media circus.
Because I don't know Lisa Marie Presley. I don't know the girl. I don't know if she's got a problem, if she doesn't have a problem. I don't know anything
Well,
about
this morning you seem to know.
I'll tell you what I do know. When you become a Scientologist, things start happening that are wacky. Now she's married to the new Scientologist, Michael Jackson.
I am very much in love with Michael. I dedicate my life to being his wife.
All right, there you go, Jackie. Now you're learning.
I understand and support him. We both look forward to raising a family and living happy, health life together.
Happy health life together.
We hope friends and fans will understand and respect our privacy.
I'm going to go over there today. I'm going to sign up to be a Scientologist, but first I'll check my brain at the door.
I don't understand this. They say the status of her marriage to Danny Keough is in question.
Of course. Who even knows if she's legally married? She got married in the Dominican
She
Republic.
filed for divorce last spring, but there's no evidence that the divorce has become final.
Oh, marriage in the Dominican Republic. They jump over a chicken, I think. Jump over a broom's handle and a chicken.
But, of course, everybody sees this as a publicity ploy by Michael Jackson to improve his image. He had a lot of problems.
Of course.
With allegations about molestation of young boys last year and saw his career take quite a nosedive.
Anyone can see through this. Even Tom
Everybody
Chiusano.
knew that there was a marriage on the horizon.
Tom Chiusano said, I think this is a ploy. So if he figured it out.
Can figure it out, it must be.
Right. Him and his golf buddy figured that out. I got to take a short break, Robin.
Oh, dear.
Come back and we'll...
well,
we'll wrap up when we get back. You have plenty of time there. Got another 3 seconds. All right, listen, Robin, let's take a break. We'll come back and talk some more news.
I didn't think that a marriage was in Michael Jackson's future shortly after those child molestation allegations surfaced.
Yes.
I knew he was going to marry somebody. The surprise was that he married a famous rich girl.
Right.
We thought he'd just grab some unknown person and strike a deal with him for money to be his whatever.
Well, my guess is Scientology has a very strong role in this Lisa Marie's life. And these Scientologists, I believe they dreamt this thing up, that Michael Jackson came to them as a Scientologist and said, I have problems. Everyone thinks I'm a child molester. And then they said, well, you're not. You're now a Scientologist, and you're going to be a married...
to a lie detector.
Yeah, and you're going to be a married man now, and we're going to help you find a wife.
Yes.
And they went there and they said, hey, Lisa Marie, you come here. Your father was a nut. Why don't you marry one?
Well, I do see in the paper, in the Post today, they're quoting people in the London Sun, one of the tabloids over there. And they say that Danny Keough, the ex-husband of Lisa Marie and father of her 2 children, is very worried.
That's the guy I feel bad for.
No, I would feel bad for the children.
Oh.
I love children. He signed a multi-million-dollar deal to get out of that marriage, so he's sitting pretty. And he can't even, I love these people. They marry these rich people. And the rich people pay for everything.
Yeah.
Even when they leave them, they pay them to keep their mouths shut.
I know.
So he's not allowed to even speak about Lisa Marie.
Or his children.
Yeah. So that's, I don't feel bad for him at all. He decided to abandon his children when he signed that divorce decree. He knew when he married her he wasn't going to have any control of those children.
Robin, you're being a little rough. Do you think this guy ever imagined that his wife would hook up with Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Sure, that was a far-fetched notion.
She said, I'll never have anything to really talk about. I mean, what's really to talk about? I married Lisa Marie, didn't work out. She's going to pay me for my silence.
You'll marry another guy sort of like me, some regular guy.
It won't be so bad. The kids will have him as a father, will have me as a father. And all of a sudden he opens up the paper. My boy.
What have I done? Yeah, he's wondering about the kind of role model Jackson will be, wearing makeup, playing with kids all day.
What have I done?
Now's the time to start worrying.
Vegas odds were 7 million to 1 that Lisa Marie would marry Michael Jackson.
I don't even think they posted this on the board. I heard one of the gossips, you know, one of those guys who follows Michael Jackson around and writes biographies about him.
I saw him as well.
He said that he thought they would have a baby within a year. I wonder how that's going to happen. Where are they going to find that baby?
Kids, Daddy will help you with your homework after he finishes bleaching his face.
Someone else wrote the other day that, well, if Michael Jackson has his own children, he won't have to worry about being sued.
Right.
My children.
Who's next? Sharon Stone and Gay Rich getting married? Is that the next?
Anything's possible.
Is that the next big couple?
Anything's possible.
Well,
so, you know, we did talk about the fact that a lot of people, as soon as this announcement was made that Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie had definitely gotten married, people started to gather outside of Trump Tower where they supposedly have their little love nest.
Yeah. So I went out and taped them. Well, I had somebody go do it. Actually, I'm much too big a star.
Too busy.
All right. Well, at least I was using the old noggin, right? So I'm watching this scene outside Trump Tower, and there's clearly about 150 people.
It looks like a very large crowd.
Yeah. They're standing there waiting to see Michael Jackson for no reason. So we went up and said, you know, what the hell are you doing?
All right.
Have you ever heard of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I heard it. To Teresa. Marie.
She's Teresa Marie.
What do you think of this marriage?
It's okay.
What? Just okay, you know, not any significance?
I don't care. It's just they like.
I never heard the word care with an S at the end. I don't cares.
Sorry, and then it's okay.
Are you mad that Michael Jackson doesn't wear his, mask and his glove anymore, or do you care?
I don't care, and I don't like Michael Jackson much.
Well, why are you
Thank
there?
you very much.
Why don't they ask her why she was standing there?
She doesn't like him, she doesn't care, but she's there.
But she's standing in front of the building. What?
So I stand here because I don't care.
I heard Tito was out there trying to get a glimpse of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, the Jackson family has gathered, hoping to see Michael.
Michael Jackson, his wife is somewhere here. I saw the crowd, sir. I just came along.
And what do you expect to see?
The Krauts are here, Robin.
The Krauts are back.
Yeah, bastards. I thought we took care of them in World War II.
Oh, we wiped them out.
I saw the Krauts. There was a lot of, foreigners. And...
Yeah, I'm surprised that there's so many foreign accents.
Yeah. Oh, this I happen to think is one of our own.
It is.
Unfortunately.
That's English.
All right.
When they come out.
Just Michael Jackson. Nothing else.
What do you think about the recent marriage between the two? Do you think it's a hoax?
Maybe not. Things are so funny nowadays. I mean, there are so many.
All right, you get the idea. There's a lot of people standing around.
Yeah. Very strange group. And he says, I saw a crowd, so I decided to join it.
Yeah.
He's one of those people who just has to be in a crowd. He has nothing else to do.
Looked like a welfare line.
And that had to be an accent. That's not an American.
I don't know. You never know anymore.
I'll pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
You never sure where that accent's from.
Oh, I don't know.
So many accented people in New York.
Beautiful mosaic.
Beautiful mosaic. Yeah, who coined that phrase? Dinkins? It's a beautiful mosaic.
Where was he looking?
Yeah.
He wasn't looking outside Trump Tower.
It's not even vaguely pretty, that mosaic. Come on. That's a stolen mosaic if it's in New York.
Tower of Babel.
Did you see the guy who was outside, he got arrested yesterday for trying to sell his baby?
Yeah, Fred.
Oh.
I got a picture of the baby. Here it is.
Oh,
phony.
No, stop that.
There it is. Doesn't it look like Gary? It's a fax that was sent in. I'll hold it up to the camera. Maybe it'll make it on the E! Show. Maybe it won't.
You shouldn't make fun.
Right.
What is that?
Oh, here's all the babies. There you go. All right, I'll stop that. Forget that one. Yeah, so there was a guy standing
there. There was a guy who was standing on a street or near a subway in Queens who started offering his baby to passers-by for $1,000. He did it several times, enough so that people started calling 911.
These stories.
And the police came and arrested him, and now he's being held on $10,000 bail. Now, when they took him into court and he was standing before a judge, and the judge said, what in the world was going through your mind standing on a street corner trying to sell your baby? And he said, well, Judge, it was just a joke. But the judge didn't go for it. One of his friends says that this man, Vincent Slight, became angry when passers-by kept looking at him, staring at him and his child, because he's a black man and his baby looks white. So that's why he started saying, hey, you want to buy him?
Sure.
And he'll have to have a day in court now to explain this great joke and try to get himself off. Thought it was interesting, though, that was his defense. Hey, it was just joking. Hey,
I heard from bail since he said it was a $10,000 bail that he offered the judge 9 more babies.
I have a few more.
Isn't that true?
I put them up?
I tell you something. That's why those stories on the news. I always wait to see what background the guy is, because it's almost like there's 2 separate newses. There's a wacky news, and there's like regular people news that no one ever talks about selling their baby and all that kind of stuff. It's wild out there. I watched Geraldo yesterday. Rob and I were talking about it. It was the most depressing show I ever saw. I watched because my friend Dominic Barber, the lawyer, was on.
Yes, and Dominic don't do shows like that anymore, so we don't have to watch them.
There was a whole panel of black people, and one of them I even know. And there was a whole panel of black people, and all the women...
Well, they were blacks and whites.
But the blacks only talk. They
scream,
they were
and they
screaming,
don't allow anybody else to talk.
And if the white woman talked, you go, shut up! Shut up, you! Don't you touch me!
The Barbie doll is upset!
Yeah. I mean, insulting. If you'd ever said that to a black woman, if you would ever said the Aunt Jemima pancake box there is upset, it would have been a race riot broke out. But she's insulting and uncivil. It was disgraceful. And it was a group of black people. Geraldo, he gets up, he says, all white people in the audience stand up.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
And I'll tell you, OJ's going to get off. He said to the white people, sit down if you think OJ is innocent. 50% of the white people sat down. I don't know where they found these white people. White people have free time to go to Geraldo. Then they said to the black people in the audience, or people of color, excuse me, stand up, and whoever thinks he's innocent, sit down now. And every black person sat down. Now, look, this OJ's as guilty as sin. If he's not guilty, what's he doing running in a car? What's he doing with a bloody glove found at his house? What's he doing? 1 minute the limo driver sees him, then the next minute he's not there, and no one can find him.
But
he doesn't
now
have an alibi.
we're threatening to divide the country over OJ.
And it's so crazy. I said, and I see all the black people on the stage. What are they screaming about? They're screaming about OJ. This is what consumes a lot of black people. OJ. And let me tell you something. Be consumed with something else. You know, I got to hand it to Reverend Al Sharpton. He was in the news the other day. He's going over to Rwanda.
Good for him.
And he said, I don't find myself often agreeing with this guy. He says, the question is not why I'm going, he told me, but why am I the only one going?
That's right.
This is the greatest tragedy of our times, and not one African-American leader has set foot over there.
I keep getting faxes from people who say, where's Jesse Jackson? Where's this one? Where's that one?
Please.
But you let somebody say something about baseballs, hoops outside of a baseball stadium.
They're grown crazy.
And they're there already.
Al Sharpton says there should be a traffic jam over in Rwanda with black leaders going over there and helping their own. And the guy from AfriCare, which is an organization set up to help black people around the world, American blacks have only sent in $90,000 in donations in response to a recent mailing of 31,000 people. So, but OJ donations, I bet there are plenty.
One day. No, again, I will say it's easy to support OJ because I bet you not one person is giving OJ 1 cent dime.
No.
They don't intend to give him a dime, but they'll sit and holler and hoop because, they get on TV.
Right.
OJ doesn't need their money.
Well, in OJ's case, I'll wrap up by saying this because I've talked long enough about it, and we are on the schedule. In OJ's case, The only race issue should be the race to get O.J. into the gas chamber. Because O.J. should be, he should be fried. Black women and all women.
What was sad to me was there was only one person on that entire panel of color who was wanted to talk about O.J. and his responsibility.
Of course. And that person was probably called an Uncle Tom.
Nobody even wanted to entertain him. They all just, and William Kunstler wound up saying the most profound thing of the day when he said, if you want to figure out what's going on in this country with race relations, all you had to do was watch this show.
Right.
There is a race problem in this country. And believe me, the most venomous things were said by black people.
Who else was on there? William Kunstler?
Yeah.
Don't say that. Say William Private Partsler. Because we can be perceived as an FCC violation. All right. Very good. Anything else, Rob?
More tomorrow. I can't continue.
My Robbie. Okay. Well, we had fun today, let's admit it.
I did.
We did have fun today. I don't know, it was good. It was a lot of laughter, a lot of fun. And we're going to have more laughter tomorrow, hopefully. We can think of stuff to do. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling, my friend, congratulations on your new Joke Man CD, titled The Joke Man. There it is, a little piece of it. All right, $10 plus $3 shipping and handling, and the price includes 20-page Jokeland catalog called 1-800-323. 5464, Jackie's beer routine. Everybody loves it, and that's included.
Famous beer routine.
Yeah, I think that's included on the tape. I'm not sure. And his pot stuff too, his pot jokes. This Friday, there he goes. He laughs at his own jokes, but that's his insignia.
That's his trademark.
There he is. He's drunk.
No greater truth was ever told.
This Friday, August 5th, 2 shows at the Annapolis Comedy Club. Pretty sad. Pretty sad when a little kid, that's what he knows about Jackie. In Annapolis, Maryland, there's only a few tickets left, so hurry. For info and great dirty jokes, call 516-922-WINE. Hey, Fred Norris and his band, Saturday, Roost 3, North Bergen, New Jersey. Go see Fred and his exciting original tune.
He's out there live.
I'm Marshall. Don't miss Stuttering John's band playing at the Roxy in Huntington, Long Island this Saturday night, August 6th. And don't miss Stuttering John's band on the Conan O'Brien Show next Wednesday night, August 10th.
I'm stupid.
See Mike Ganji at the Jose Cuervo Beach Volleyball Series in Long Beach Saturday, August 6th from 11 to 2. Steve Gorilla will be introducing the band Black Something this Thursday, August 8th at Faces, Black 47. At Faces on 79th Street and...
What else I watched this weekend? They had the Munsters movie on.
Oh, yeah?
I had never seen that.
The actual real with Fred Gwynn?
Yes.
Ah.
So it was interesting to see Grandpa and Fred.
Eddie. Lily. Oh, goody.
And the whole thing was that there was a bunch of guys who had made these wax museum figures into robots. And they actually had Herman and Grandpa out robbing people.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad, the Munsters movie.
But it was fun to watch. And Lily, I didn't realize that Lily had really gotten old and fat by the time
the Munsters movie.
Yeah, she really looked like a monster.
Whoever thought... Whoever thought that Lily... Whoever thought that Herman would die before Grandpa?
Yeah. Grandpa's still here.
Grandpa looking more than healthy. Did you see that article in the newspaper? It was a little item in Linda Stacy's column about how Grandpa Al Lewis came up to me at the party.
Oh, yeah.
The book party.
Yeah.
His advice to me was, all these people in the room, one day they'll not be here for you. You got to hear this. It's this. Poignant moment at last week's party for Howard Stern's private part.
They're still reporting on it.
Yeah. Grandpa Al Lewis told us, I announced this on the radio.
I know.
Stern approached him and said, I remember I went out to Hollywood about 6 years ago to do the radio show by the pool at the Universal Sheraton, and not one celebrity agreed to talk except you. I never said that to him. I never once said that to him. He came up to me and said, I was there for you when no one was there for you. And even my father was laughing. He goes, what do you mean? You were a huge star in New York by the time he was there for you.
Well, then I'm a little bit... I'm going to believe a little bit more than that they actually talked to Grandpa.
Yeah. Drop dead.
I'll never forget that, Al replied. And remember one thing, if you even slip a little bit, all these people who were here cheering you will turn their backs on you. And even she says, you're kidding. Boy, it's so profound. I guess everyone's turned their back on him.
I would say so. Even Fred Gwynn had
Yeah.
turned
Fred
his
Gwynn
back.
wouldn't even talk to him at the end.
Yeah. Don't call me with your nonsense anymore, Al. Okay? I'm dying. Just leave me the hell alone.
Yeah. There might be more important things to do than just sit and listen to your advice.
Fred, Fred. You had to get cancer. You couldn't have caught dandruff. Yeah. Drop dead.
Yeah, you have a nice day, too, okay? Yeah. Great. Yeah, I hate television. I did Shakespeare, you know. Television sucks.
It was kind of sad to think that Fred Gwynn couldn't get out of that makeup after doing that role.
Yeah. You think they buried him in that makeup? Buried him as Munster?
Oh, goody. Hi there.
Could have been president.
Fred Gwynn, yeah. If I didn't take that Munster's role, I would have been president of the United States. He went to his grave believing that. Yeah, but that show was only on 2 years on typecast, damn it.
I gotta be friggin' Frankenstein the rest of my life, man.
Is that most of my audience doesn't really know what I do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
John, I'm an artist, you know.
All right.
I'm a painter.
Very good. Let's take a break and come back and do the news. All right.
You're listening to the only man who still believes that Orson Welles wasn't faking that 1938 Martian invasion. Howard Stern, 97.1 The Eagle.
7:54 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, an accident reported Forney at Buckner. An 18-wheeler that ran off the highway earlier today, Carpenter Freeway Service Road at Mockingbird. The 18-wheeler, of course, took one heck of a ride traveling eastbound, taking out 30 feet of guardrail. It headed down the embankment and ran into a medical clinic next to McDonald's. Well, they've removed the trailer, and now they're working on getting the cab out of the building. There's an onlooker slowdown on the service road. In Irving, an accident eastbound 183 before Story. The left lane is blocked. That's backing traffic up to 360. And in Hurst, a stalled car northbound Northeast Loop 820 before 121. The right lane is blocked. Traffic backed up to Randall Mill. Eagle weather, the clouds are going to go away this morning. In fact, it looks like most of them already have. It's going to be windy today, though. Today's high only 56. Clear tonight with a low of 34. By tomorrow, we should be back in the 70s. Right now, 34 in Fort Worth. It's 36 in Dallas. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Okay, so you haven't been able to get through to score a key. No problem. Sign up to win one at the Skin Art Gallery this Saturday. It's a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy the Eagle is giving away. And the Eagle C.C. McGuire will be in Arlington Saturday giving you a chance to register to win it. We'll have the Harley on display there, too, so you can check it out for yourself. Plus, a van load of other prize giveaways, including Ranger baseball tickets. It happens Saturday from 1 till 3 at the Skin Art Gallery, 904 West Pioneer Parkway at Cooper in Arlington. So cruise by and party with TC and 97.1 The Eagle.
All right, threesome. Oh, okay. Here's Robin. I want to talk to her about this movie. It's a movie. In fact, Stephen Baldwin's stopping by later in the show, but
something for me to look at.
yeah, he'll sit on your lap.
Little beefcake.
Ask him to take off his shirt. In this new movie, Threesome, it's Steve Baldwin, this other dude, and
You don't know who the other dude is?
let me see, they got his name listed here. Josh Charles from Dead Poets Society, and Lara Flynn Boyle.
Yeah, from Twin Peaks.
And the temp.
The temp, that's right.
She is gorgeous. So here's the plot of the movie. I've seen it. It's coming out on Friday. It's about these two guys. They're roommates in college, and Lara Flynn Boyle moves in with them. And they're well. I guess should I tell us part of it?
No, I want to. If there's a plot twist that's got a kind of wacky thing to it, I want to know what it is from watching the movie.
I got to tell you this. There's this really cool thing that happens in the movie.
Then I'm going to tell you about the crying game.
All right, forget it then. Has that come out on video yet?
Have I got that?
If it's not on video, I haven't seen it.
I forget.
Anyway, all right. I won't tell you the secret of the threesome. It's not so much a secret, but it makes it more
You're
interesting.
talking about the part that you already told? That she gets put in the room because of a name thing?
No. That's no secret.
Then don't tell the other part.
It's just a very questionable threesome. I think it's a pretty cool movie, and it opens, when does it open? April 8th, whenever that is.
That's a week from now, I guess.
From TriStar Pictures, rated R. So you know it's going to be good.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KEGL Fort Worth, Dallas. No matter what kind of car or light truck you want to fix, Western Auto's got your parts 7 days a week. And I mean serious parts. From the smallest filters up to entire engines, even high-performance parts. And only Western Auto carries all the national brands you trust most. Ray-Besson, Monroe, AC Delco, Move, Ram, Champion, and others. Fact is, Western Auto has more than 100,000 parts. Parts for virtually every car on the road today. Real parts that keep your car running good, not just looking good. And Western Auto's everyday low prices can save you money on every one of them. Guaranteed. Because should you ever find a lower advertised price on any product we carry, we'll beat it by 5%. So why fool around and pay more? For serious parts at serious savings, head for Western Auto. We know what you want.
Okay, Big D, snarf some vitamins, guzzle some Java, and get ready to rumble. Because the grand opening frenzy at the newest Sportstown Megastore in Prestonwood continues all this week. That's right, the great item still on sale. And of course, our grand prize drawing for a free trip to Club Med in Mexico. When it comes to selection at Sportstown, we're not talking big, we're talking huge, we're talking enormous, we're talking larger than a running back bank account. Everything you need for every imaginable sport is right here at Guaranteed. Can't get any lower than this prices. So come on, Dallas, let's dance at Sportstown's awesome grand opening sale. Across from the Prestonwood Mall, corner of Arapahoe and a toll road. Sportstown, we got the goods.
Now, save big on all Easton baseball and softball bats for players of any age. Sale price is good at all Metroplex Sportstowns during the grand opening celebration of Sportstown Prestonwood, corner of Arapahoe and the toll road.
It's 8 o'clock at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the only man that Cher finds more repulsive than Sonny, Howard Stern.
Jackie Platinum joked Paige Martling to order Jackie's wild new comedy CD or cassette. You get 78 raunchy minutes and a free full-color Jokeland catalog. It's only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. And Saturday night, April 16th, Jackie has one big show at Club Dene in Sayreville, New Jersey. For info, call 516-922-WINE. We have more with Dice on the Best of Stern.
Andrew Dice Clay here with Club Soda Kenny. I'm just waking up. It's nice that they stopped by just to say hi. And, you know, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Let's face it, you and Sam Kinison were rivals. I mean, in the sense that, I know you never felt a rivalry with him, and you always kind of felt the whole thing was ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
I did.
Sam was really angry with you. And people must have been calling you as soon as Kinison died. People must have started calling you, right?
Yeah, it was the publicist, the whole thing, and
everybody wanted a comment from you, right?
Well, I didn't want to, get pressed off of something that horrible. And I mean, I'm not going to say great things about Sam, other than he was a great comic,
right?
And but we weren't friends. But I felt terrible that that he's gone now, and we're all going to miss him,
right? Because it had to be kind of weird. Because you know what? It's really funny when Sam died. I thought of Dice.
Yeah, so did I.
Because every time Sam was in here, before Dice came on the scene, Sam was obsessing on golf weight. That was the big thing with him. Golf weight. Every minute with golf weight.
And then he wanted to destroy me.
Yeah, then he went after you.
But that's all right. That was his thing,
But I did say this on the air. I don't know if you know this. I said to Sam once, what are you with this Dice thing for? You guys have very different acts, and it's why are you so upset by him? He says, well, tell you the truth, I'm really not upset with him. I'm just kind of jealous because he did steal a lot of my thunder. I was the one big shock comic, and then when he came on the scene, he stole a lot of my thunder, and there's a jealousy there. So I mean, that was a pretty honest revelation, right?
Yeah, but he was great. Now I'll tell you the truth, even with all the bashing, that we did to each other. I mean, for a while I let him just go on, and then I gave it back a little. But he was great, and I'm not gonna, say anything bad. I mean, we even used to listen to his albums on the bus, on the tour bus.
Right.
Which if he knew it, he'd say, no way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, he was a certain way, and I'm a certain way, and, I felt bad.
Right.
That's it.
Now, let's get back to this. We were reading this in the
Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah. So we're reading a lot of news was made because Arsenio did an interview where he said he's going to kick Jay Leno's ass.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I saw it.
Yeah. He's a big shot now. He's going to kick Jay Leno's ass. And what's that all about anyway? But then I'm reading through the thing, and they say to him, are there any guests you won't have on? So he says, I won't have on Andrew Dice Clay. Now, I found this to be quite bizarre, because I always noticed whenever he had rating sweeps going, this Arsenio, he used to call you to come do the show. All the time to do your show. But now, all of a sudden, he won't have you on. Now, what the hell is that all about?
Arsenio is basically, am I allowed to say kiss ass on the show?
Right, you could say kiss ass.
You know what I mean? He's a kiss ass, and he goes with the wind. He's trying to please like all the gay people now.
Right.
So he's trying to keep his ratings up. I mean, that's why he's doing all the press now.
Yeah, but my point.
I mean, you don't see Jay Leno doing all the press.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jay Leno ain't afraid.
Right.
Arsenio's got to go on every magazine cover,
Right.
But this is the first time that I think they did put a horse on the cover of Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah, he does look like a horse.
You've referred to him as the Black Mr. Ed.
Well,
right?
I got that from you. You told me he was the Black
Yeah, but
Mr.
since
Ed.
you did the joke, I'm going to give you the credit.
All right, good. There you go.
He's also known as Horseshoe Head around the stable. You know that.
You call him Horseshoe Head.
I call him a lot of things.
All right, yeah.
I mean, look at the guy.
No,
He's got ears like pot stickers.
Yeah, but wait a second. You met Arsenio years ago, right?
Yeah.
Before he became this big talk show host.
Yeah.
You met him in the comedy club.
Yeah.
All right. You met this guy. You were friendly with him, I assume?
We didn't really we've had a few moments where we hung out.
But why does he have to attack Dice? I mean, if you're going to say that Dice is not politically correct, then how does he rationalize being Eddie Murphy's best friend and having Eddie Murphy on? Well, I mean, the same thing you make jokes about is the same thing that,
Eddie takes no prisoners.
Yeah, Eddie doesn't,
Well, you see, that's the thing. You see, Arsenio said in that article that he didn't like my kind of material.
Right.
Or whatever he said about the cripples, this and that.
I see.
Like, I'm not allowed to talk about these things.
Right.
That's what gets me mad, that people will actually, think these things when they see 90 handicapped parking spots. But if I say it as a joke just to, loosen it up.
Are you annoyed by the fact that there's so many of these handicapped parking spots? I know I am.
Well, I park in them anyway. I don't care.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I pull right in. I pull
right in. You don't care?
I take 3 spots.
Really? And you pull
Yeah, I mean, they ain't showing. You know what I mean? Maybe one guy with a limp.
Right.
A lot of the security guards come over there oh, you can't park there. This is for the handicapped. And I'm looking at them you saying there's nothing wrong with me.
What's wrong with you?
I hear you.
Right.
I'll suck out your eyeballs and stuff you in a vent over there. But the thing is, how can he say something like this about me?
Would you take that cigarette out of your mouth?
I can't. You hear me now?
He is handicapped.
But then again, maybe he hasn't heard his boss Eddie Murphy's material, which is similar to mine, right?
Right.
But then again, Eddie is his boss,
right?
Which everybody knows. And when your boss tells you to kiss his ass, you do it. I mean, that's the only reason that Arsenio's on the air.
But
because let's face it, he's an ass-kissing fool who thinks he's very important.
Right. Well, you know something? This is something I've said for years. And I used to say to Dice when he'd go on that Arsenio show.
You told Dice not to do it.
I certainly did.
You always advised him to stay away from Arsenio.
Did I not say not to go on Arsenio?
You said it.
All right.
All right. What should I do? Take me to prison with this?
Right. Okay, yeah.
I mean, how can Arsenio say these things about me? His boss, Eddie Murphy,
yes,
came on the show when I happened to do the show a few years ago, one of the first shots.
Right.
And he came on the show to validate what I do.
Right.
Right. He's sitting there going, yeah, I'm going to see Dice, who at that time I was playing the Universal Amphitheater.
Right.
And Arsenio's looking at him no way, you won't be going down there. You know the way Arsenio talks.
Is that Arsenio impression?
Yeah. And
go ahead.
And his boss, Eddie Murphy, looks over and says something like, hey, ass kisser, was I talking to you?
Right.
I think Dice is funny.
All right.
Now go hook yourself up to the buggy, put the bridle over your head, and trot me home.
Now, wait a second, Dice.
Well, he's a whore.
You have got to be a little bit miffed over Arsenio Hall because
I don't think
you defended him.
Because
hey, let me tell you something. I got nothing against him personally. I mean, he's the best talk show host to ever go through a bridle.
Oh, through a bridle. Okay, go ahead.
You know what they should do? They should put a blanket over his gums and walk him around the winner circle.
Yes.
But I understand when you wake up one day, you're in the barn, your oats aren't ready.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It gets you cranky.
It perturbs you.
Right. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I knew that guy would burn you. In other words, out of all of the guests in the world that he won't have on, he's saying Dice.
over the wide spectrum.
You know why? Because you've become this, for the politically correct, you become this punching bag. Am I correct? Don't you see that?
Yeah, I've been destroyed by everybody.
No, you know what I'm saying.
And I destroy back.
Well, it's just very, very frightening.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, he's so taken with himself. He's lost all concept of reality.
Were you shocked to see that in the magazine?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
I was.
You didn't know you were persona non grata on the show, did you?
No. What does that mean?
Well, you know, it means that you're not allowed back on the program.
I care.
Now, it said in the article you called Arsenio Hall up on the phone and asked if you could come on the show, and he said no.
Number one, I never did that.
You never did that?
Yeah, I never called him.
You never called him?
No. He would call me.
And ask you to come on the show.
This guy's out of his mind.
Right.
I mean, and people should really not. This guy stood in the back of the Comedy Store after he cut his hair like a chafing dish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's telling me, you know why I do this, Dice? Because when people see it on TV, it's going to start a trend. And I'm looking at him like that's a trend. Retards are doing that hairdo for years. Isn't it funny how you picked up on it?
So, in other words, he's so full of himself that he feels if he gets a new hairdo, the whole country will move in sync and get a hairdo.
He thinks everything he does. The only thing that horses listen to him. That's it.
Well, let me tell you something. He will.
He goes to the dentist. The dentist is afraid he's going to get hoof and mouth disease.
No, well, I'll tell you something.
He said he's got to be careful what he presents to America.
One could only hopefully someday he'll break his leg and they'll shoot him like a horse. You know what you ought to do in order to...
Famous Amos has more to say than this guy.
Well, you know what you ought to do? First of all, he's a horrible stand-up comedian, Arsenio.
He's not a comic no more.
He's not.
He used to be a comic.
Right.
You know, he used to tell jokes anyway.
Yeah, right.
You know, now he's like just one long commercial in between like news stations.
Well, let me tell you something.
But wait a minute, didn't you guys read the article? He says, I can't think of one joke that I have told on this show that wasn't handwritten.
Wait, let me say, I remember that quote.
Yeah.
I think what he really meant to say is that while one hand, I love that a joke wasn't written that he didn't like have a hand in.
Yeah. Right. That's certainly interesting. Now, have you spent time with this guy? I mean, have you ever spent time talking to him off the air? And
well, you know, when you talk to him, it's like talking to another person now.
Really?
I mean, he's very taken with himself.
Right. Horseshoe head.
Yeah. I mean, there were other quotes. You know, a quote I love. He goes, wait, this is a good one.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
All right.
You know, like number one, he comes on and he was talking about like throughout like his first year.
Yeah.
You know, that he read in one place that he was too black.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're saying that the reason he was, in other words, people were complaining that Arsenio was too black on the air, and you're saying because...
No, this is what he was saying, like one of his quotes. And then he continued to say that Spike Lee, you know, in another place said he was an Uncle Tom.
Right.
Now, the only thing that gets me crazy with that is that Spike said it before me. You know, because when Spike gets down with the truth, you know, because Spike is going to diss a homeboy, he's cold. That's right.
You know, Dice.
Because I'm black. You know
Dice,
that.
No, seriously, you
I got a lot of black in me, believe me.
You speak the black jive talk. Did you just hear
that? That's right.
Did you hear that?
Because I am a black man.
Would you do that Spike Lee impression again, please, if you don't mind?
When Spike gets down with the truth, because when Spike is going to diss a homeboy, he be cold.
Well, there you go.
That's right.
It's like having a black guy in the room with you.
The blacks love me, believe me.
Let me close my eyes and hear that again.
The blacks call me D-Money.
Really? Well, let me take a break here, Dice. I can see you're really worked up.
Oh, yeah.
I can see you got...
I'm not finished with him.
You're not?
I even got a closing statement when we're done with him.
All right, you would like to make a closing statement. All right.
But we're not done with him yet.
All right, we'll be back with MC Clay in just a minute. And, of course, Club Soda Kenny. Does this make you... Is Arsenio your enemy, too, Club Soda?
I don't think you're pronouncing his name right.
What is his name?
Arsenio.
Arsenio.
Arsenio?
Yeah.
Arsenio.
I love the beginning of a show. You know, the beginning of a show when that announcer comes on.
Right.
And he comes on, he's like, through the streets of Hollywood and the hills of the Hollywood Hills, it's the Oreo Hall Show.
Oh, my goodness.
Starring Mr. Big Stuff himself, and here he comes. It's Oreo. And what does he do? Ruff. I mean, where does this guy have the unmitigated gall to come against a guy like Jay Leno? Now, let me tell you something about Jay Leno.
Jay's a comic.
Jay despises me. He hates my guts.
Right.
He thinks I'm the worst comic to ever hit earth.
Right.
And I respect him for that.
Right.
But the one thing he never did is use me for ratings, you know?
Right.
But the one thing I know about Jay, when you turn on his show. I did a tribute to him on my new album, 42 Long, by the way.
Right, I know you rip him a new a-hole, but...
Yeah, but that's what we do.
Right.
But he never told me to come on his show to build this rating.
In other words, you're saying Jay never used you.
He's not a hypocrite.
Right,
You know
he
what I mean?
says he hated you, and that
he
was it.
despises me, and I can't blame him. I despise me.
Arsenio used you in rating sweeps to get huge
That's
ratings, and now all of a sudden he hates you.
But in the meantime, that big-headed bastard Jay Leno comes out every night.
Right.
Got a solid monologues of jokes.
Right.
What is it? Monologue?
Monologue.
He's got a solid monologue of jokes.
Yes.
Everything right on the money. This guy goes into concert. He could do 2 hours. He draws people. And Arsenio comes out and he barks.
Right.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. He's the barking horse. Ruff, ruff. That's all he... What?
Jay Leno, he just went to the hospital.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he had a chin enema.
Yeah, I mean, what happens...
Club soda.
Hey, you know what happens when Jay Leno falls? When Jay Leno falls, people go, Chinberg!
So, in other words, you respect Jay because he always was up front with you.
Yeah.
And Arsenio lied to your face.
Arsenio is a liar.
Arsenio's a liar. But, that's not right, Robin, when at least...
That's what I get for going on a horse's show.
You call him the horse?
Yeah, when he does a really good show, his trainer gives him an extra lump of sugar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I wouldn't do that show. I did the show with him once when he was working for the Fox Network.
I created more history in 1 year than this guy will create in his whole life.
Yeah, that's
Unless he wins the Derby in a few weeks. Oh!
All right, listen here, Dice.
That's right, Oreo. Are you listening to me, Oreo?
Well, now, when you say Oreo, you mean that he acts
like a real, Uncle Tom.
He's an Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very controversial thing for you to say, that Arsenio...
Everybody knows it. Look at him.
I see. Well, there you go.
What do you think of him, Quivers? Or you don't want to be involved in this?
Well, Robin has stated her
always
opinion.
said I don't like Arsenio. I think he is the new Sammy.
Right. He's like a Sammy.
Yeah, but Sammy was a talented guy.
Well, Sammy was talented.
I don't know what's worse, his teeth or his nose. You know what I mean?
You evidently said the right thing. He's on to something else.
I don't know what's worse with Arsenio, his teeth or his nose.
Is he the front?
His teeth. By a nose. Oh!
Is he the front of the horse or the back of the horse?
He's everything of a horse.
All right.
If I got to keep my car in the shade, I park it under his ass.
All right, let me take a break here. Obviously, this is a very big feud going on between you and Arsenio. This is one of the great shows.
I'm taking him down. I am taking him down.
You are? That's it.
Yeah. He's over. When I get done with him, he's going to wish to God he never even met me.
Well, there it is.
Well, then he'll have to make up with you.
That's right.
I don't want to make up.
Will you ever make up with him?
Let me tell you something.
If he came crawling back to you,
let me tell you something.
Would you make up with him?
No, let me tell you something about talk show hosts.
Okay,
right?
Go ahead.
When I made it big, right?
Go ahead. When you hit the big time.
Yeah, when I hit the big time.
Right.
No talk show host wanted to have me on.
Would David Letterman have you on?
No.
Would Johnny Carson?
No.
Would let me ask you this:
Nobody wants me on that show? Don't you understand it? So I come to Arsenio. You know why?
Why?
Because he's a jerk off.
Right.
That's why. He is a jerk off.
So you went to him. You knew he was.
I'm sorry I called Letterman a jerk off because he's the jerk off.
I see.
That jerk off.
All right, Dyson. Now listen.
But I'll tell you, when he does tell a joke, it comes right from the horse's mouth. Oh!
All right, let's take a break. And we'll be back with Andrew Dice Clay. We'll have the news for you this morning. Take a few phone calls for Dice. We'll be back right after that.
You're listening to a caring, sexual non-smoker, Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
8:16 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. Some signals flash that ran off the highway, Carpenter Freeway Service Road at Mockingbird. The 18-wheeler traveling eastbound went through the guardrail, down the embankment, and into the medical clinic next to a McDonald's. The trailer has been removed, but the cab remains embedded. There's an onlooker slowdown on the service road. A few accidents in Irving, O'Connor at Union Bower, Irving Heights at Shady Grove, and eastbound 183 before Story. Only the right lane's getting through there. The backup to 360. And in Arlington, an accident westbound Pioneer Parkway near Center. Eagle weather, windy today and cold, a high of only 56. Tonight, clear with a low of 34. Tomorrow, we should be back up into the 70s. Right now, 36 in Dallas. It's 34 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Well, hi there. Bones here from 97.1 The Eagle, inviting you out to come party with me. Friday afternoon, 3 to 7, I'll be live in the flesh at Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas. We're doing a Blue Murder concert warm-up party. John Sykes Remember a band called Whitesnake? Songs like In the Still of the Night, Is This Love, stuff like that. He wrote them. He played guitar on them. He's got his own band now, Blue Murder, and the Eagle is presenting that band at DCL later on Friday evening. We're warming you up for it. John Sykes will be with us between 3 and 7 on Friday afternoon at Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas for the Blue Murder concert warm-up. Is that all you ask? No. We've got some Ranger baseball tickets to hand out. Also, Blue Murder concert tickets, and as always, cool stuff going on there at Clicks. Find out what it is by showing up 3 to 7 Friday. Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas for the Blue Murder concert warm-up party from your concert station, 97.1 The Eagle.
Let the good times roll. Let the good tires roll. It's good times with good tires at the Super Shops Automotive Performance Center with wide 50 Series TA tires, priced as low as $69.99 each. But don't stop there. Super Shops offers high performance and custom equipment. More than 250 product lines. More than 10,000 items in stock every day in every store. Look at the roster. Holly, B&M, Boyd's Wheels, Centerline, Krager Wheels, Edelbrock, Gerson, Hayes, Moroso, Mallory, Hurst, Hooker, and more. So let the good times roll with the wide 50 Series TA tires. $69.99 at Super Shop stores everywhere. In River Oaks, Richardson, Fort Worth, Irving, Hearst, Arlington, and 2 locations in Dallas.
Super Shops offers the greatest in-stock selection of custom wheels you'll find anywhere. Traeger, Boyd, Centerline, Ultra, Superior, McLean, Prime, and more at the Super Shop stores.
97.1 Eagle. 60 months total payments 11/9/41, 200 security 1149 to a contract final payment 7320 plus fees APR 515. All but license, registration, taxes, and primary lender's approval based on MSRP or price may vary 12 cents per mile over 75,000.
Get a Galant loaded for $199 a month, and you'll want to celebrate at your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer. Celebrate the 1994 Mitsubishi Galant ES. $199 a month, only $750 down. Celebrate a brand new Galant ES, loaded with air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette, power windows and door locks, cruise control, and more. $199 a month. Yes. $199 a month, only $750 down. And best of all, every credit application will be accepted. Hurry to your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer for a brand new Galant ES, loaded with air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette, and more. $199 a month, $750 down. $199 a month.
I couldn't believe it when my doctor told me I had genital warts.
I was embarrassed, angry, scared.
Genital warts.
Yeah, I was treated, and I thought the warts were gone.
Treatment? My doctor gave me a choice, painful acids or surgery.
But the warts came back.
I found it hard to look forward to the next day.
I was willing to do anything. I just wanted to get rid of the warts. Then I heard about the Genital Warts Physician Referral Service.
Call 1-800-501-2224.
They refer you to a physician who has a choice of effective treatment.
One treatment not only gets rid of the warts, it helps fight the infection that causes them to return. No painful acids or surgery.
It worked for me.
Call the Genital Warts Physician Referral Service for the name of a physician in your area. Call 1-800-501-2224. Some patients may experience flu-like symptoms. Treatment for patients 18 years of age or older.
It's 8:21 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Now, the author of Private Parts, the #1 book on any list that matters. It's the king of all media, Howard Stern.
Now let's get back to the interview with the Dice Man on the Best of Stern.
Now, Dice, you got to be destroying your voice. I mean, you're a man who uses his voice for a living. But those cigarettes...
Yeah, I know. I need more coffee. Can I get it?
It's got to be great to have a guy who just gets everything you need. And that cigarette says, ever tire your voice?
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Because it's really like a chimney in here.
Yeah, he chain smokes.
He's chain smoking.
Well, I get crazy. You know what I mean?
You're all worked up.
Yeah.
While we're here...
You know, he wants to audition for Hee-Haw.
Who's that?
Arsenio.
Arsenio?
To be the horse.
Is that right?
Yeah, he didn't get that, but he did get that part in The Godfather.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that was him.
Well, anyway...
They didn't even have to use makeup. Oh!
In case you're just tuning in, Dice came in this morning. I just happened to ask him about Arsenio. And he has gone completely off the wall here.
Yeah, he's totally off base. I mean, he buries himself in articles, basically.
I see. And
but, years from now...
Did you ever see him on the Oprah show? He was on the Oprah show, and it was... I never saw two people kiss each other's ass.
What a love fest.
What a love fest.
You know what the thing is? He talks about, not having that, black attitude.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when he comes out on his show,
Yeah.
You know, he's like, well, today in New York City.
Right.
And then the minute he's on Oprah, he's like, yeah, well, I remember when we and Mama used to have rent parties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody get together, put the rent together. Whoever had the most rent would get that money paid that week.
You're saying that he's one way on some shows and another way on another show.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
He'll kiss whatever ass is in front of him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Big ass kissing horse face.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. But years from now, when he's not so famous, believe me, he'll probably do some kind of syrup commercial. You know what I mean?
Right.
They'll throw him in overalls, put a straw hat on him.
What would you
They'll call it like Oreo's sticky stuff.
I see. Well, man, you are obviously very, very angry with him. I can see it. I can see it in your face. You're completely red in the face.
You know, it just gets me, you know, that he thinks it's all right that his boss, Eddie Murphy, could curse all day.
Right.
You know, because he's black.
Right.
You know, but I'm the racist.
Well, do you think it's because he's black or because his friend?
Well, he's his black friend.
I see.
You know, I mean, I'm not putting Eddie down. I dig Eddie.
I know you like Eddie.
Eddie's a talented guy. He does movies, he does concerts, he sings. You know, he does everything.
Right.
You know, this guy don't tell jokes, Arsenio.
Right.
He don't sing.
Right.
He don't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You feel it's a racial thing?
Yeah, definitely.
You feel if you were black, you would have been treated better?
Definitely. When I watched him on the MTV Awards,
yes,
right, any white performer that he had come out, he would be like, well, here's Joe Blow.
Right.
But the minute like a black performer, like at the end when Prince came on, he goes, yeah, now this what we be waiting for.
Right.
This what the night be all about.
I see.
This is what it is.
Right.
Well, that's why he's being replaced, I'm sure.
Is he being replaced?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he says he'll never kiss Dick Clark's ass again.
But you're kidding me. I'm very surprised. You're saying that. What is it, Scott?
I'm sorry, Howard. You got to bring Dice's mic down. You're overmodulating. We're having problems. Please.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, you imbecile. You're an idiot.
Who is
Get
this
out of
guy?
here. You nut.
I'll make a new doorway with him.
All right.
Who is that guy?
That's Scott the engineer.
I never met him before.
Now
you
you've met
brought
him.
me all the way down now. Now I can't even hear myself.
Let me see.
I know.
Yeah, but then you're breaking
You're blacking me out.
Well, they can't hear you.
So, Dice, say something now.
Hello.
How's that?
Very clear.
No, can you hear me now?
I hear you.
All right, what about when I yell? Can you hear that? Is that good, engineer?
How is that, Scott?
Scott, is that good?
You know what it is? I feel the fierceness in your voice. The quality.
Well, you know me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a nice guy.
Right, you are. There's nothing wrong with you. Well, I'll tell you something.
Crazy.
Let me ask you a question because you brought this up. Arsenio's head is very huge, right? Do you think Eddie's ass is sore because Arsenio's head is bigger than most people? What is it, Scott? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine?
All right, now get out of here.
Don't ever interrupt my show.
Transmitter.
It was what?
He was scaring our transmitter.
All right, did I ask for more coffee, Kenny?
They're running down to get it.
They better be running. If you tell me they're running, they better be running.
You know I don't lie.
See, Robin, Clubsoda Kenny's got a tough job.
I'm telling you,
Boy,
I don't
Dice
know if I'd want that job.
Dice is a rough man.
No, we have a lot of fun on the road, really.
Yeah.
He's the most caring, sensitive, and giving man you'd ever want to meet.
That's really the truth.
In the words of Hot Tub Johnny.
All right, so let's get back to this.
So anyway, I was telling you that Arsenio's been replaced on the MTV Awards. He will not be hosting it this year.
Now, is that because he quit or because
they just replaced him.
Really? Now,
I'm sure he wanted to do it. I heard he was disappointed.
Who will be the new host?
I think it's Dana Carvey.
No.
Well, that I understand.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah. Well, Dana's a talented guy.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Dana does impressions. Dana's funny.
Right.
Dana does hit movies.
You feel at least he's got some talent.
I love Dana Carvey.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
I see.
I'm
Well,
not kidding about that.
Right. You sound sincere.
I'm serious.
No, I know you're serious. I can see that.
And Jackie's the new Polish king, right? What is that thing with the Polish thing? Come on, Jackie. Lay it out.
Look, you read the article in here.
Yeah, but I didn't hear it. I just heard like you're the king of Poles.
There's a Polish newsletter that printed a front page letter that said I was a super bigot.
Yeah, so what's wrong with that?
Selling out my shows.
Exactly.
There you go. Dice doesn't worry about that.
That's the one, that's the one bunch of people that never came after me.
Who's that?
The Poles?
Those dumb Polacks. Those dumb Polacks? They never. No, they're not really dumb, are they? Give me one Polish joke.
All right, Jackie, tell us your worst Polish joke.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on. Talk.
Don't be intimidated.
Come on, babe.
Go ahead. Who are you doing, a Belzer impression now?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of his. Big fan of
You like Belzer now?
I always like One Ball.
One Ball, you call it? Is that your name for him, One Ball?
One Ball Belzer.
One Ball Belzer.
Look at all the press I gave him on the show that time.
That's right.
I did like an hour on him.
That's right.
Hey, he's doing good now.
I remember when you called in and you yelled at Belzer.
Oh, remember that
Yeah,
phone
but,
call?
what am I going to stroke the guy? He needs help.
Hey, Fred, you got that tape? Maybe we should refresh people's memories, Robin.
That was great.
Yeah, hey, Fred, you got that?
Fred's gone.
Fred's
Come on,
not here
come on.
again.
Fred's not here again.
We're into destroying Arsenio. Leave Belzer alone.
All right, now, where were you?
Go ahead, do your Polish joke, Jackie.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, come on.
Now, Jackie's having some trouble with the Polish community. And let me hear your worst.
This should help.
This is your worst Polish joke. Come on.
Well, not the worst. This is a good one. The Polish girl is drunk and she's driving down the street swerving, so a cop pulls her over. Says license and registration, so she hands him her license and registration. He says, "You're Polish, huh?" And he starts pulling down his zipper. She says, "Oh, no, not another breathalyzer test."
And then what happened?
Shut up, man. No, I laugh at every stupid thing you say. 45 friggin' horsehead jokes is all you can come up with, and you can't laugh at my joke? Well,
I was trying to figure it out.
Well, there's another.
I should have been Polish.
No, I figured if I fight the dice, I get some press.
All right, do one more. Do one more.
Do a
Come
good
on,
one, Jackie. You got better
I thought
ones
it was
than that.
funny. I was dying
I think it was
inside.
your delivery, Jackie.
Sorry, my insides were turning. I was going crazy.
Go ahead. Come on. Do a good one,
You know, I'm
Jackie.
that type. I don't like laugh out.
Jackie, do a good Polish joke. Come on. Your Poles are after
All right,
you.
come on, one more.
Fool me once, fool me twice.
See, now that I get.
I'm not laughing at another thing you say.
Oh, come on. I'm just goofing. You know, me and Jackie always had a good relationship.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, we still do. Come on.
Uh-oh, Dice has opened up his coffee. I hope the club soda Kenny's cake.
Put the sweet and low in, you idiot. Do the alphabet.
Come on.
Come on, do the alphabet.
Do the alphabet.
Well, you know I gotta sing it.
All right, do it.
All right. A, B, Z, Z. What?
Stupid C.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little nervous. You know, I hear on the radio, the whole thing about... That's the
Come over there. There.
I folded your towels the way you like them.
I see Robert whacked up.
All right. Are we going to get to the news now?
What do you mean the news?
And Robin's going to read the news, and we're going to comment on it.
Really? What about the closing statement?
You want to make a closing
You
statement
want to make
about
that now or
All
later?
right. You want to do
Yeah,
that now?
because I want Arsenio to have a good day.
Listen, I didn't know you were coming by, so why don't you make a closing statement about Arsenio? Then Robin and I and you will do the news, and then maybe we'll take some phone calls before we get out of here.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
My coffee ready?
Yes, sir.
Can we have some, some music? I gotta do this right.
Fred, you got some music for Dice for his closing statement?
Come on, Freddie. Freddie loves me. Comes to every show.
All right.
Freddie, you got a problem with me, right?
Freddie, lower
Really?
this music for a second.
Yeah, because you know.
Fred, do you have a problem with Dice?
Not one problem at all.
No, because
Wait a minute.
No, Johnny says...
No. Well,
yeah, Johnny says you know.
Johnny's a liar. That's why.
Wait a minute. I
You know, 'cause you
remember.
don't talk much when I'm up here, and you know, I think you're a pretty nice guy.
I like you too.
I remember we
Really?
asked Freddie if he was going to Dice's show. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, and what did he say?
He said Dice doesn't do it for me.
No, he doesn't do it for me. I think he's talented. He just doesn't do it for me. That's all.
I don't understand that. I don't understand.
Explain yourself. Explain myself?
Is it too brutal?
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. No, I just I like Dice. I think he's very talented. It's like it just doesn't do it for me. That's all.
Oh.
What can I say?
Well, maybe I'll put in a bit about killing 10,000 Jews or something. You know?
There you go. Now you got me.
You do that character, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. So what are you talking about? I rip apart everybody you don't. Come on.
This comes as a shock to me. Are you in Arsenio's corner? Is that it?
No.
No. Are you taking Arsenio's side in the feud?
Not in the least.
Does that mean when you see Arsenio, you're not going to call him Horseshoe Head?
I don't even watch Arsenio.
Can I tell you something?
Oreo Hole.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to do you a
I
little
think when
favor here.
people see him, they should throw carrots at him.
I have only been waiting for you, Dice, to come on the team and finally blast this guy, this
But
Arsenio.
you know, with me, I give everybody a chance.
Obviously, you're much more caring than I am.
You know what I mean? And then when they come against me, they got to pay.
Well, let me tell you something. I think as a favor to Dice, in light of his feud, every time you see Arsenio on the street, you call him Mr. Red. What do you think? Mr. Red. Mr. Red. Mr. Red. Is that agreed? Robin, is that agreed?
Or do you
Absolutely.
Mr. Red.
Or do you like Oreo Hole?
I like Mr. Red.
I think people should call in and cast their vote.
Well, we'll do that after the news.
You know what I mean?
All right, make it
Because
close.
I have to know if I have a news story what I should refer to him as.
Right.
All right, Mr. Red.
Mr. Red it is. All right, very good.
Horseshoe teeth.
Horseshoe teeth.
rubber gums.
Well, so to Kenny.
Rubber gums.
Rubber gums. Fred, what would you call him?
Horseshoe head. I like that.
You like horseshoe
I
head?
like horseshoe head.
I can't believe you bummed out Dice.
Now, when I do this thing...
Yeah, what do you mean you don't like Dice? I thought you liked Dice.
I like... What are you talking... You see, you're putting words in my
Well,
mouth.
he thinks I'm a personable person.
I think he's a nice
But he
guy.
hates my act.
You don't like Dice's act? Dice doesn't make you laugh?
It's not hate. See, that's the thing. I wish I could say that I hated it.
Yeah.
Then it would be clear to me.
You don't know
Come
why
on, you're a closet Dice fan.
All right.
A lot of closet Dice fans out there.
You can't worry about Fred.
Well,
you can't worry about
I'm going to
Fred.
talk about myself a little in this thing because it does build up to a point that I want to make.
All right, go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Right, the microphone is yours. Go ahead. You're in a show business feud. Robin and I will take a step back now and allow you. We're going to allow you to make a statement.
Watch, I'll screw this whole friggin' thing up.
Yeah. Now the pressure's on you.
All right.
Go ahead. Say what you have to say.
I don't like the music.
Oh boy.
It's not the right music.
Fred.
It's got to be like if I was an attorney.
Oh, Perry Mason.
Oh, Perry Mason.
That's not bad.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Where do I come in?
You come in anywhere you want. You know what? I don't think you're prepared to make a.
No, I'm prepared.
All right.
I'll stand.
Go ahead.
Hey, you bastard.
You can't stand.
You can't stand. I can stand. All right. How's that?
Now he's ready to address the jury.
Now, look at this. I got to address the jury. I'll do it
Now he's
down.
sitting down. Maybe you should stand.
No, this is good. All right, here we
All
go.
right, go ahead. I don't want you to overmodulate. Go ahead.
In my nearly all right, Your Honor, Jackie Mottling, Fred Norris, and Quiver. In my nearly 14 years of comedy, I've met some of the rudest, cutthroat, mean-spirited people I've ever met in my life, other than a few exceptions. These people are called comedians. I'm not talking about their acts on stage or their stage personas. I'm talking about the individuals themselves, the dislike, the jealousy, and the hatred they have for each other.
What the hell am I? What am I in Temple?
Listen to this.
Go ahead.
This is a sermon.
You see the atmosphere.
He's doing a sermon.
Yeah.
All right, you're building. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is. You know, does the judge interrupt me?
Yeah. Come on, go ahead.
You see, the atmosphere does not yet exist that one comic, whether up and coming or famous, can feel good for another comic. Most comics do not like competition. Nobody tries to help each other.
It's true.
See, I'm a another interruption.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
That was like an amen, you know?
Yeah,
that was all right.
You see, I'm a funny guy like that.
Right.
When I see somebody with talent, when I see a newcomer with potential, I try to help. Guys like Marty Noodles Levinstein, who played places like Nassau Coliseum and the upcoming theater.
Right.
Guys like Michael Wheels Parisi, who when I met was playing in front of 100 people at Pips Comedy Club and has since felt the glory of Radio City Music Hall. And then that Fast Eddie Griffin, who, by the way, I got to mention since Arsenio called me a racist, happens to be a black man.
You helped a black man.
Well, I discovered Eddie at the Comedy Store 3 years ago. And he was doing comedy only 9 months, but when I saw his raw talent and energy, the next morning he left on a 25-city arena tour, ending with Madison Square Garden, and has now gone on to star in his own HBO special.
All right, so what you're saying so far?
You want to sum up?
Stopping me.
Oh, all right. Well, I just make sure the audience.
I'll sum it up, believe me.
All right,
now, I do these things.
Yes.
I do these things
Yes.
because in my first 10 years in the boxing ring of comedy, nobody gave me spit. You hear?
Right.
I hear you. Then Rodney Dangerfield, who was not afraid of my material, gave me the shot of a lifetime by putting me on his HBO special. And for that, I will always love and respect that man who till this day has backed my accomplishments. Within 4 months after Rodney's special, when it aired, I went from 200 and 300 seat comedy clubs to 21,000 seat arenas, selling every one of them out.
Yeah.
My comedy album called Dice, which was my first album, was the first comedy album in over 10 years to go gold. I was nominated for 2 Grammys, won the NOM Award 3 years in a row.
The NOM?
The NOM Award, like for albums, like selling the most albums, comedy albums.
All right, I'm just trying to clear this.
You're breaking me down over here.
Yeah, but this is like a eulogy.
He's on a roll.
Well, Robin. No, believe me, you're going to love the payoff.
All right, go ahead. I mean, this is like a resume for
He
guys.
really is
Through all
serious.
of this,
Oh yeah, he's very serious.
yeah, but through all this,
Yes.
through all the protesting against ICE, through all the media bashing, half the cast leaving
the show when I hosted Saturday Night Live, which, by the way, to date, is the highest-rated Saturday Night Live in history.
Yes.
So through all that, I kept my head together.
Can I just say one thing?
Which now brings me to Arsenio Hall.
All right, go ahead.
You, who has the nerve to call me a racist, when on my last HBO special, what I talked about is how racism is bad and how instead of building barriers, we should break them down. You, Arsenio, who doesn't like material on women, after I saw you personally drag a girlfriend of yours out of the Comedy Store by her hair and slap her around in front of other comics. What? You, Arsenio, who had girls on from the show Oba Oba and for a week straight showed this one chick with a big fat ass. That's right, you, Arsenio, who said it was a mistake to have me on your show. But you did that and made that mistake 6 times, Arsenio. How dumb could you be? But isn't it funny that every time you did it, your ratings went up, and you always did it during ratings sweep week? You, who constantly makes fun of white people, who, by the way, are the only ones watching you because I got a lot of black fans. And I'll tell you something about your people, Arsenio. The black people, they are completely embarrassed by you. You're an alien to them. They look into your eyes, it's like looking into E.T. They just hate you. That's right, you. You ass-kissing, phony, hypocritical, anti-Semitic, racist, male chauvinist trying to bang any actress that comes on your show, big-headed, self-centered, egotistical, big fat ass, packaged Uncle Tom, barking 7 nights a week for all the big executives to laugh at when they go to their cocktail parties. That's right, you, Mr. Oriel Hall, with the polka dot leather jackets, fake prescription glasses, and big rubber gums. Who are you to pass judgment on me, to try to tell me what I should or should not talk about? You don't know me. You never walked in my shoes. See, I'm a funny guy like that, Arsenio. You treat me good, I treat you better. You treat me bad, I treat you worse. So I'll tell you what, Talkie. Get together with your 45 writers and come after me. Because since you tried to rain on my parade, I'm going to show this country what a ballless pussy you are. You don't like what I'm saying? Too bad. It's rough when somebody sticks a mirror in your face. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell you what. You want to come after me? Fine. Because I'll be waiting, Oreo. The defense rests.
Wow.
Your Honor.
Wow. Whoa, wait a second now.
All
Wait
I
a
know
second.
is you got to laugh out of Fred.
Oh, my. Let me first say something. Not only do I bet Fred likes you now, but I do want to mention that Club Soda was in tears during the entire eulogy.
That's beautiful.
Wow. Wow, look at him. Guys, I don't know what to say right now. I'm completely speechless.
I think you summed it up.
First of all, there was I don't know if you caught it, Robin, but there was some accusations made in that.
Yes, I caught every one of them. What are you talking about?
Did you
I
write?
was there and I saw him.
Now, what did you see exactly?
Well, this is years ago, before he became the famous Amos of talk shows.
Right.
Yeah. One night, I saw a few things with him. One night, he was dating this girl who, by the way, was one of these white, bleach blonde chicks.
Go ahead.
And he got mad at her. He was having some kind of argument, and all of a sudden he grabbed her by her bleach blonde hair and yanked her out of the Comedy Store and started slapping her around till some comics got in between.
Really?
Yeah,
you
this
saw
is
that.
a guy that tries to come on TV and say, hey, I'm Mr. America, I'm Mr. Nice Guy, who I once saw jump into an audience just because a guy heckled him. Like he got heckled.
Which I'm sure he got a lot.
And beat the crap out of the guy.
He beat the crap out of the guy.
Mr. Nice Man.
Well, that's handling it, isn't it?
So you're telling me that he beat up a
Come on!
You're saying he beat up a white woman?
Come get me!
You're saying he beat up a white woman? He smacked her around.
Oh, he smacked around. He didn't beat her to a pulp.
Because somebody stopped him.
I guess he wanted to get her home first.
Right. Wow. This is
Well, there were some other accusations in there.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying...
I'm dizzy from the accusations.
This is a guy that,
What was the other accusation, Bob?
Something about Oba Oba?
What about... What was that Oba Oba?
Do you remember about a month ago?
The hell was that?
A month ago.
Oba Oba.
No, I'll tell you what it is. A month ago. A month ago, he had this... there's this traveling show. I actually saw it in Vegas. It's called Oba Oba. With all these Brazilian dancing chicks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, right.
So for like a week or two straight, there was one chick that really knocked him out.
Right.
And he'd show her every night.
Right.
But this is a guy that when I come on the show, if I say I like to bang chicks, he's like, he makes that stupid face.
Makes the face.
Like, oh, that's wrong, Dice. You know, that's wrong. In the meantime, he keeps showing this chick.
Well, according to the Inquirer, he was at all the Magic Johnson parties. Is that true, Robin?
Yeah.
Well, he was at a lot of them.
Yeah, he
That's
went
his
to
best
all.
friend.
He went to all the whore parties.
Right.
You know, till everybody. You know. I don't wish AIDS on anybody.
I do.
But
I wish Arsenio would get AIDS. How do you like that?
No,
I wish he'd get AIDS.
Well, you could say it.
I wish it. That's right. I'll say it.
You know, but
you haven't got far enough.
The guy that goes on to all the whore parties and tells me I shouldn't talk about women in that way. What am I doing? I'm talking about.
Right. That's all.
You know what I mean?
That's all.
Yeah.
In other words, you're talking about women. He's doing it.
That's right.
All right.
I wish I was doing the things I'm talking about. Trini, I'm coming home. I got to get in there.
And I'm sure she's waiting, man. You must have turned her on with this. I mean,
Trini,
when you talk like this is drive her wild.
What a girl.
Well, when we come back, let me start the news, because you like to comment on the events, right?
Yeah.
And this will give
Don't
you
do it. Don't talk
You need
about
to
it.
calm down.
All right, look, I don't want to...
Well, I'm glad he got that out.
Yeah. That was fascinating. I'm glad he got it out on our show.
Yeah, well, when Howie does the news, I just hate news people.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
That in South Africa, Nelson Mandela has been declared the president of the
It's almost like the country is split right down the middle.
What?
The whites watch something and the blacks watch something else.
Well, we have two separate cultures
It's
here.
split down the middle, like you, Robin. You're split down the middle.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, baby. Don't act like you're not a different sex. There's still that basic difference between us.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Ah, come on.
I'm just like you.
Yeah.
In South Africa, Nelson Mandela is going to be the next president of the country that now allows everyone to vote.
Did you see him dancing?
I didn't see him dancing.
He did a conga. He did the conga line. I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah, Nelson.
Did he
Yeah.
put fruit on his head?
No, he didn't have fruit on his head. He was dancing last night on TV. It took him.
Well, I'm very happy. He's a 75-year-old man. I'm glad to see he's still moving.
Took him 7 days to count the votes. They say the
Well,
whole.
they're still not finished.
No.
But he's still got something like 50 to 60% of the majority. So PW or whatever, whoever
Flyer.
it was, the clerk, decided to concede.
He conceded?
And Mandela says that he will now invite all of the other parties to be a part of the new ruling government.
Hoo-ah!
A lot of whites are very concerned about what's going to happen to the country now.
Why?
But
Why? Why are they concerned?
Lance O'Leary,
Lance O'Leary.
who's a member of the Army, says, we got to get used to this.
You'd be leery if your name was Lance, too.
We're going to have to get used to it.
Yes, get used to the
We've been living under apartheid ever since I was born, and we've got to adjust. I mean, there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, sure.
Adjust. Yeah.
You got to adjust. It's going to be easy.
Adapt. Yeah.
12 white people, 900 angry black guys.
Hey.
I'd be over there. Yeah, we have to adjust. I'm buying armor.
Big boiling pots are being built, perfect size for whites.
Aren't the blacks going to, the first thing, claim all the wealth of the country?
Why not?
Right.
It is their country.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Wake up, white
The
people.
injustices happened before, Howard, not now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're both in line on that one?
yeah.
All right. So anyway, that's South Africa. We'll have to see how they do as the new party takes
It'll
over.
be taken over at spear point.
I like those South Africaners.
I may as well put bay leaves in my shorts.
And now they're
I'm cooked.
And they're all happy that like the blacks. You can't find one white guy now who's not. He's like, it's a great day. It's really about time. Yeah, you didn't resist this for hundreds of years.
On ABC's Day One, Evander Holyfield talked about his congenital heart condition that has taken him out of boxing. Holyfield defended his title for the last time last week, losing to Michael Moorer in 12 rounds. Did you see the fight as it was replayed on?
Robert, I did not. Does anyone have that on tape? I would like
I
to see
didn't
it.
tape it, but you could tell that it wasn't the same Evander Holyfield.
No.
He did fight a valiant fight for a man who was in congestive heart failure.
Yeah.
If what doctors say are true. Doctors have since said that the fight could have killed him at any time during the bout.
Yeah, killed him, yeah.
Holyfield was asked if he had any warning that something was wrong before ring time.
Oh, face it, he's chicken.
Oh, jeez.
I get so fatigued that I can come home and just sit down and just be in the zone.
Tell me about it.
And just when moving. I just sit there 30 and 40 minutes.
Get out and fight.
And finally I get enough energy, I go upstairs, and I take a shower, and I sit down, and I'd be too tired to sleep.
Tickle my wife's ass with a feather. What was that?
I watched LaRonda Watts.
On the TV?
On the TV.
You know, poor Evander. Didn't he used to speak real good?
I don't know that he spoke as well as Gary has led you to believe.
No, not Gary. I'm telling you, I used to watch Evander Holyfield be interviewed. The guy was very, very articulate. What are you talking about? Get me an old tape. You're a newswoman.
I'll get you an old tape.
All right. What are you laughing at? That she's a newswoman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to me, she's a newswoman.
The big show featured Cindy Crawford and Rosie O'Donnell and Eric Clapton. So here's Joycelyn Elders talking about, being very happy to be at the show.
All right.
I've heard Eric Clapton, but I think it's a wonderful thing that Eric Clapton, the musician, is putting on this event for the Martell Foundation in support of leukemia, AIDS, and cancer.
Way to be with it.
So I think that's really the wonderful part about it. But listen, I like Eric Clapton.
I like him too. I hate Clapton.
I love Eric Clapton, and I love it when he plays on the guitar-tom.
And it's so great. It's so great when she says it wrong, and then she's not sure of the guy's name. You think she only say it once. She's saying it over and over again.
With authority.
Yeah, with authority, no less.
And I thought the T.J. Martell Foundation had something to do with playing music for kids, but she says they raise money for leukemia and cancer and all that other stuff.
She's wrong.
Also loves Paul McSweeney.
Paul McSweeney?
He was one of the Beagles.
The Beagles?
Hey, let me tell you, that's a great clip.
Why do you think I pulled it?
I can't stand Eric Clapton anymore with that song about the sun. And
What
oh
about
my God.
Clapton?
Eric Clapton, I like. No, with this song about the sun. I mean, come on already. Makes me want to jump out a window. For goodness sake.
If I saw you
I can't take that song. I mean, for God's sakes.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Throw him out the window.
Muzak and jazz. And
Right.
what station? It's every other song.
Please. I mean, who could take a song about a little kid falling out of a window? Is that
A lot of people who have had great losses, Howard, found great comfort in the song.
I'd rather listen to Love Is a Wonderful Thing.
Well, you haven't lost anybody.
I'll tell you that. I'd rather hear that.
And you're the kind of guy who likes...
What? I'm listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish that kid would get better already.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you like
I
that?
thought you were the guy who likes songs that make you cry.
Not like that. That's a cheap shot.
Oh.
No, that song's a drag. That song's a drag. I like the new musicians.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like who?
Who you like?
Yeah.
Yes. The group, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
In Detroit, a jury has found Jack Kevorkian not guilty of violating a Michigan ban on assisted suicides.
Yeah.
Now, here was a law written specifically to get Jack Kevorkian.
And it didn't work.
And it didn't work. The jury found him innocent.
Well, introduce
They
him.
decided that he really was trying to relieve this guy's suffering, not trying to kill him.
Hey, can't Kevorkian meet Tom Chiasano, our general manager?
Is Tom terminal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
John Gotti's going to have to spend the rest of his life in jail.
Well, Jackie,
He's
smart move.
apparently
Oh, man.
exhausted all legal appeals
Wow.
to overturn his conviction. So unless they come up with some kind of new startling evidence to reopen the case, he's there. He's gone.
You think he lives it up in jail though, like in the not the Godfather, but Goodfellas? Remember those
Yeah,
guys?
like the movie where they have their own place and they can
steaks.
cook and
they
they
cook
got their own
steaks,
food.
and they have like those little mosquito nets over their beds, and they can have like a little harem in there.
Yeah, and their jail cells look like rooms. They don't look like cells.
Their jail cells are nicer than Jackie's house.
Yeah.
They get girls in there and everything.
Have whatever they want. You know, they're paying off the guards.
Do you think that it's like that for him, or do you think it's a drag?
I don't know.
Jackie, what do you think? Since you're laughing in the face of.
I'm not laughing at anything. It's very sad.
Good luck, sir.
I want to apologize.
Good luck, Mr. Gotti.
I see that John Wayne Gacy, as I said before, he's supposed to die by lethal injection next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his lawyers have all of a sudden come up with some new evidence. That
new evidence.
They say that he couldn't have possibly been where they said he was.
My client wasn't in a clown outfit.
Of 3 of the murders.
My client hates clowns. Never was in a clown outfit. That's the guy who buried like 97 boys under his
Well, he
porch.
says, somebody was coming to his house and killing those people, and he just had to get rid of the bodies.
I'm innocent.
The crawl space.
I love you.
He
I love
has
you,
always
Jerry.
claimed that he's
I'm
not
Pogo.
responsible.
I'm Pogo the clown.
He only killed one person, he says, in self-defense.
I'm going to handcuff you and show you a trick.
They say, however, that these attorneys have just come up with a last-minute appeal trying to delay the inevitable.
Look at my big shoes. Strip.
And my big red nose.
Look at my big red nose and shoes. Take your clothes off, boy.
Isn't it hypnotic?
Yeah.
You like my funny hat? Spread 'em.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fafa Fooey has a letter from John Wayne Gacy.
Fooey. Tells me his favorite TV shows.
Really?
Favorite movies. We wrote him a bunch of stuff. He was really into Monday Night Football.
Remember we wrote him a letter?
Yeah, I didn't realize we got an
Yeah.
answer.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so he's accused of killing 33 boys, so if he didn't kill 11 of them, should we let him live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't that throw the others into doubt?
Yeah.
No.
He's guilty of sin. Fry him. Yeah.
Yeah, fry 'em. Yeah.
Just in case anybody forgets, this was the guy that used to bring you back to his house and say, I got to show you a magic trick. And then he put a pair of handcuffs on you, and the magic trick was he wasn't going to let you out.
All right.
Howard used to do that same magic trick.
Yeah, I'd done that.
Nobody's locked you up.
Yeah, but at least I do it to girls.
Yeah.
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 Jack Nicholson is off the hook.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson, who a couple of weeks ago attacked a man's car with a golf club,
Hoo-ha.
has come to an out-of-court settlement with the gentleman. He has now said he no longer wants to press charges against Jack. So even though the prosecutor in Los Angeles wanted to press the trial to go to the case to go to trial, a judge has said, no, let's just all forget about it. Everybody's happy now, and let's go home. They have not announced the agreement reached by Jack Nicholson and the guy he attacked.
Jack Nicholson. What a life.
You want to be an idiot, or do you want to be a very rich man?
I guess that's what he said.
Yeah.
We can handle it 2 ways. One, we can go to court and let this thing drag on.
Little interesting tidbit in the paper today. What?
That's all right. Go ahead. Nothing.
You're done.
Do you want to leave today?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this is called the show.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going somewhere. I am not always listening to every word you say.
I have to be honest, I really wasn't going anywhere.
How dare you then?
No, just the thought that I was going to maybe go somewhere.
How dare you?
I'm supposed to sit and wait?
I'm upset. As rich as I am, I had to bang Angelica Houston for years.
Yeah, now explain that.
He liked Angelica.
Oh,
Man beast.
Did I?
That's what you said anyway.
I think you.
Yeah.
I think you were better hitting her with a golf club.
Yeah.
What else is in there? Robin?
You probably, she's probably much more striking in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to strike her.
Little tidbit about life in the Bill Clinton White House. Says in the paper today that Hollywood pal Harry Thomason and his cronies had uncontrolled access to the White House.
Wow.
When Bill Clinton first set up shop. In a government accounting office report, they criticized the White House for failing to insulate itself from Thomason's influence in last year's Travelgate fiasco. Thomason, a friend in the travel business and a relative of the Clintons, were instrumental in ousting the entire seven-member travel group that worked on White House travel plans. And they could have had a personal interest in this, since a couple of these people were in the travel business, and Clinton's cousin wanted the job running the office for herself.
Can you imagine, like,
And there was no reason for Harry Thomason to have complete access to the entire White House.
Can you imagine you network your way in with the president, and you finally, like, you got some real power, you're some Hollywood dude, and the first thing you do is convince them to change the travel people.
Yeah.
That's what you went and busted your ass for? Use your head. God, they'd still be hanging in the White House if they just kind of mellowed out a little. 2 seconds later, they're changing the whole travel business.
Yeah, they just wiped everybody out, fired 7 people.
Yeah,
5 wound up being rehired.
Hey, Thomason, you go make some travel arrangements.
But even because even after they claimed there were all these problems and they rearranged and organized the whole office, it seems to be still prone to the same problems it had before.
President Clinton sounds like Jackie. That hoarse voice of his.
Hey, come on in, Thomason.
The report also found that there was an appearance of inappropriate pressure on the FBI to investigate the whole travel office operation to validate the controversial firing.
FBI, you look harmless. I've been.
What else is in the news?
Oh, dear. Oh, there's a videotape circulating around that shows an April 14th arrest in which 4 cops appear to be roughing up a handcuffed suspect on Staten Island. Mayor Giuliani and the police commissioner looked at the videotape 4 times yesterday. Must have been good.
Yeah, must have been fun.
This is fun. Let's rewind that and look at it again.
How many times did you look at it, Mayor?
6.
6?
This is better than a video game.
So, yeah, you looked at it.
Yes.
Then what happened, Robin?
Well, they say that it appears that there could have been excessive force. They arrested the man, he was handcuffed, and then they body slammed him into a parked car.
Boy, I just wish everyone for a day could be a cop and have to arrest one of these maniacs.
We watched it in slow-mo while we drank Coronas.
For Cinco de Mayo?
Yes. It was like black Tetras.
The lawyer for Dennis Dublin, the guy who's supposedly in the videotape, also represents the family of Ernest Sayon, the Staten Island man who was killed in police custody over the weekend. The Sayon family claims that the death followed a brutal beating by police, and the lawyer in the case is saying that the incidences are similar.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, God.
He's absolutely fine. They hit him in the head.
We are doomed. The police now have to be social workers. It's just unbelievable. Oh, make me the president. Forget governor. I'm withdrawing my name.
You have to be president.
Make me the president. Make me a dictator.
Madonna is talking to QVC head Barry Diller.
I'm at war with Madonna.
About going on the home shopping networks to sell products.
Madonna wants to go on QVC?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good show.
I don't know what she would sell, but they're talking.
She could sell
John Tesh has signed what?
Nah, forget it.
John Tesh has signed a new contract with E.T., Entertainment Tonight. He's going to be there for another 4 years.
What's he selling?
Bolts. Oh, he's he's working on a new album, Howard.
Madonna could sell Madouche, a new product for the girls.
Yeah.
Madouche. Yeah, you like that, huh? Oh, Grandpa, Madouche.
Madouche. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So he'll be continuing to co-anchor the Entertainment Tonight with Mary Hart. He'll be doing the weekend co-anchoring as long as it doesn't require any travel. He's waiting for a baby with his wife, Connie Selica.
Baby good.
They haven't had that baby yet?
No, baby's due in about a month. And Connie apparently is going to take into labor his tapes.
Oh. And the CDs?
And tapes of crickets in the country and the sounds of waterfall.
God. She's really into it.
Trying to drown out the
She
music.
can have a new age baby.
Trying to drown out what?
The music.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, those CDs are good, though. They are. I use them as Frisbees. They're good for Frisbees.
Drink coasters.
His musical group, the John Tesh Project,
this
working on a new album called Sax by Fire.
She's been pregnant now for, I think, 37 years.
No.
The kid's going to be 41 when it's born. He'll be born standing up.
He's born toiletry.
Yeah.
Big head.
I have to go to the bathroom. Go from the hospital to college.
This will be his first album, Howard, that features popular music.
Popular music?
This is quite a departure for him, yes.
You mean he's been doing unpopular music?
Well, he does new age music.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is popular music. And he says it's a very touchy kind of a thing to do because you don't want it to sound like Muzak. And if you don't do the right things, you don't have the right production and all that, that's what it could sound like. And he's trying to avoid that.
This John Tesh, they did a story on me on Entertainment Tonight. This is the first time I've seen it in years.
Yes.
They did a story on me about me running for governor.
And John did all the anchoring and raps around it.
Yeah, well, Mary Hart wanted nothing to do with it. But I saw it, but no one else did because it was the night Nixon died.
I know.
It was the lead story, too. I was very excited about it. It was the night Nixon died.
It was a very good story.
Yeah, very positive. Yeah, positive, right?
Yeah.
But, so we never got to see it. I have it on tape, but what good is it?
Yeah, only you saw it.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but if John wants some advice, if I would spend more time having sex with Connie and record less music.
There are pictures of her in the tabloids pregnant. Did you see that?
No, let me see that. Yeah. What page? I got an Inquirer in front of me.
I don't know what the exact
See if you can look it up.
Number.
Look it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. You're doing the news. Look it up.
I don't have my tabloids in here with me.
Yeah.
Come on. Really? And what does she look like? Does she look good, pregnant?
She's very big.
Oh, what is she doing to herself? She's an older woman. What is she doing? She needs to be pregnant like a hole in the head. She'll never recover from this.
Oh.
I'm telling you. I mean, she'll look all right from the, with the clothes on, but naked, she's going to have a lot of problems.
Oh, don't say that.
You know what happens?
She's got good genetics.
Think so?
Yeah.
The only girl I know who ever survived a couple of kids is Julie Nixon Eisenhower. Boy, she's got somebody.
And yesterday I asked you if that was Patty Davis Reagan in the Playboy. You think?
Yes. Yes, it is. I know for a fact it is.
Oh. She's going to be naked.
Yeah.
Naked, Jerry.
Yeah, that's her. I know for a fact, I have it on good authority, that is Patty Davis Reagan. I know for a fact.
So in next month's issue, she's going to just be out there, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Oprah Winfrey's selling her old clothes, size 8 to 22.
Yeah, I guess she needs to do that. She's running out of money.
All you have to do to participate is send a postcard to Oprah's charity sale.
She'll eat it.
Why, is she so convinced she's never going to get fat again?
Well, she's got a warehouse full of clothes of all sizes.
Haven't we seen that weight balloon up and down before?
But she has enough money to replace it if
Well, don't count the woman's money, Robin.
They say she's becoming an exercise junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll last another week.
Yeah.
And I see that Joan Rivers, according to, what's her name? Cindy Adams, they really were working hard on this Sally Marr thing.
Who needs that?
Needed a little punching up.
Oh, is that right?
And a few other bits of help.
I'll make it a better.
And according to Cindy, they called Larry Gelbart.
Oh, Larry Gelbart, the guy, Larry Gelbart who wrote MASH?
Yeah, and described to him what they needed, and he gave them lines over the phone. They say they've got it fixed now. I guess they're ready for the opening, which is Thursday of this week.
So it'll be Joan Rivers as Sally Marr.
Yeah,
I
and
know
her escort.
A lot of people interested in Sally Marr.
Is Joan coming in here or not?
Yeah, Joan's going to be here tomorrow to tell us all
We
about it.
really want to talk to her about this.
In fact, Joan is going to say, I'll give you a little preview. Joan's going to say, I want to be Sally Marr.
You know this was a screenplay.
Yes. Yeah.
That she had worked on with Mel Brooks or something, and then Mel fell out of favor with those people in Hollywood because his movies don't make money anymore.
Right.
So she decided to turn it into a play.
How will the audience hear Joan as Sally Marr, though?
I don't know.
Will she wear a microphone of some sort?
And they'll put speakers all over the house, I suppose.
Right. What's up?
Just want to let you know, in today's mail, you were invited to the opening of Joan's play.
Boy, a short notice.
Not by Joan, by the way.
By who?
I don't know. It looked like the producer of the play or something.
Really? Well, we'll take that up with Joan tomorrow.
Yeah, how dare she?
Yeah. We're the ones doing all the publicity for it. I don't hear anybody else saying anything.
So that's what's happening.
Thank you, Robin.
Come on, let's get out of here. What are we doing?
One final thing.
Yeah, come on.
There was I guess, a star-studded kind of celebration in Boston last night to celebrate the fact that John Williams, the guy who's been conducting the Boston Pops for the last, I think, 14 years, is now leaving. So it was like one of his last concerts. They had a big tribute, I suppose. And here's a little bit of him conducting some music, that natural sound cart you have.
Okay.
The Boston Pops last night.
Here we are. Boston Pops.
What's that, bicycle built for two?
No.
Recording me? Okay, here I go. Bicycle built for two. Daisy, Daisy.
No wonder he's leaving.
Yes.
Fred confuses me. Gary, where's that Fred thing I have? I tell you something. He's such a jerk, that Gary. That Fooey. He never gives me anything that I ask for. Anything I ask him for, he doesn't have.
Here he comes.
Yeah. I don't have it in his hand. He won't have it by my side.
Bursting through the door.
Yeah. He always screws up because he's a massive screw up. He's a mess. So go put that by my console. So when I yell at Fred, I can play this.
Oh, Fred. Hello? You read me?
Loud and clear.
Just checking. Hey, you see anything out there?
Mars, that's all.
Oh, no.
There it is.
That's very funny.
It's from the Twilight Zone.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Mars, that's all.
That's all, Mars. Fred just sees Mars. He has stars in his eyes.
The best.
So anyway, this is really what Roger does for a living. We have a little bit of his song. He covered the Sly and the Family Stone song, Thank You for Letting Me Be Mice Elf.
Mice Elf.
The other day when he played the Palace. Here's a little bit of it.
All right, let me see if I have that. Well, you have a lot of tapes today. You really...
I work hard, Howard.
You really have a lot.
I just want you to know.
All right. This is Roger... Oh, I see the one marked music. Okay. This is Roger Clinton singing Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself.
Hello, Howard. I'd like to ask you a question.
Oh, wait a second. Where the hell are all my music tapes? I can't ever get the tapes I want. Gee whiz. Here is Roger Clinton singing Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself.
You ready, Ellen? Go ahead. We're going to play that same song. Shut up! Sit down! Go ahead.
Well, he is a little tantrum thrower, isn't he?
And you keep your head up.
My father called me last night. He goes, you know, when I made those tapes, it wasn't even, it was just, so we could go there and everybody do something. Never had any idea that anybody would hear them.
A Chicago paramedic returned a bag of money that fell off the armored car truck yesterday. His name is John Wojcik.
Okay, let's play his statement.
Wojcik said he thought the money must have been drug money. So he put on the lights above the ambulance and he rushed to a police station to turn it in. He says keeping the money did cross his mind, but he was raised to be as honest as you can, so he feels good about turning it in.
Good for him.
5 bags of cash, however, still missing.
Yeah. Somebody check Jackie's house with those big jugs.
And finally this morning, the man who was holding the gun that had the bullet that killed Brandon Lee, he has come out of hiding, Howard. Apparently he just went into seclusion afterwards because he was so
distraught,
upset about everything that had gone on. Well, now he's come out of hiding and he has his first acting job. He's going to play a killer in a Marky Mark martial arts picture called Double Fist. It starts filming in Brooklyn late this summer. It's supposed to be one of those Jean-Claude Van Damme kind of pictures.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jerry. So there you have it. And might I just say, people have been coming up to me and saying for quite some time that they think the guy who's in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, Jason Scott Lee, they think that's Bruce Lee's son.
That is.
That is not Bruce Lee's son. He is no relation to Bruce Lee.
Hey, Marky Mark, on that new movie of yours, don't give that guy a friggin' gun. He didn't have the best luck with it. Can you imagine if he kills Marky Mark now?
Oh, forget it.
Wouldn't that be unbelievable?
That would be horrible.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. A North Carolina jury, a grand jury, absolved Massey of any wrongdoing in the bizarre case of Brandon Lee's death.
And cut.
All right, good scene, Marky. Good, nice scene. Marky Mark?
It's over. You can get up now.
Come on, get up. Marky Mark? Oh, no. Not again. What's the guy's name?
What is it? Michael Massey.
No, not again. Michael Massey. I'm the man who's
It'll be tough getting work.
Oh, stigma. Stigma attached to my career.
No coincidence. No coincidence.
Oh, one last thing. Let me just, Bob Hope got another star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This makes number 4. He's got 4 stars.
Well done, Jimmy.
Well done, Jeremy. What's Bob? Been good.
And he's approaching his 90th year. On May 29th, he'll be 90 years old.
Almost dead, Jerry.
Yeah. How is he still alive?
Could say the guy had a long, long career, and here's what he had to say about, how do you feel? What's on your mind today? How do you keep going?
Hey, I gotta tell you, I feel great. See how close my impression is.
I think so. I think that...
oh, that's a serious Bob.
I'm concerned about my health all the time. Trying to make sure that I'm healthy, and I'm concerned about all the people that I work with. And I want them all happy. I like to see a happy scene.
I gotta tell you something. I've been pretty blessed here in this show business. I'll tell you, this business of show. Now, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm going to the bathroom as we speak. Everything ain't working that great. I'm concerned about this.
And here's Charlton Heston talking about him at the ceremony to unveil his new star.
How old is Charlton Heston? Here's Charlton Heston to say a few words. All right.
Moses flourished and...
He's still working off that Moses thing.
Yes, he can't get out of his Moses role.
Yeah. I think his toupee glue has gone sunken into his head.
accomplished his job at a much older age than any of the guys here. And in Deuteronomy, at the end, it says
no one knows
he
what
was
he's talking
old, but his eye was not dim.
Yeah, good.
Bob, your eye is not dim. You're a national treasure.
His eye is almost dim, isn't it? Does he have some kind of eye disease?
I thought he had a problem.
Your eye is not dim. What'd you say?
Pleasure to be here with you.
Pleasure to be here with you. Charlton Heston.
Yeah,
Still
so
living in that Moses era.
Everything Moses.
And thank you, Charlton. 40 years since a hit movie. You ought to jump in front of a bus, I gotta tell you. Grrr, just kidding.
Meanwhile, NBC has not rushed to sign Bob.
How do you like that, huh? 40 years of service to NBC, and they haven't signed me yet.
Yeah, they even after that front page story in the Post yesterday about not negotiating with him or holding them up on the negotiations, they haven't done anything.
NBC stands for No Bob Contract. I gotta tell you, boy.
To explain why Bob is not signed.
That's a tough one, boy, I tell you. You put in all those years of service. I gotta tell you, it's rough. Like my beautiful wife, Dorothea. What's her name again?
Dolores.
Now, she can't believe it either. I tell you, we're all pretty upset over at the Hope household. I tell you, by the time I get to sign my new contract with NBC, I'll be dead before the ink dries. Not many hours left, boy, I tell you. Hey, I gotta tell you something, though, boy. It ain't easy getting old. Man, am I incontinent. My BBDs look like a Rorschach test. The other day, I was looking at my underpants. I could have sworn I saw the Empire State Building. I gotta tell you. My psychiatrist told me I was sick. Well, I tell you. But, on the occasion of my 90th birthday, boy, and all these people here on the Walk of Fame, and Charlton Heston, and all these good people, boy, I gotta tell you, I've been pretty blessed, huh? How about it? I gotta tell you, boy, it's a blessing when you had a career like mine, boy, I tell you. So much to be thankful for, Robin.
Yes. You've had a wonderful life.
Well, I gotta admit my sex life is a little rough right now.
Why do you say that?
Well, the only stiff thing I hold between my legs is my golf club. I gotta tell you. I think my last...
Your wife says you keep getting cuter.
Yeah, she's just saying that for show business purposes. I gotta tell you, though, my last arousal was when Charlton Heston played Moses. But I love the ladies, boy, I'll tell you that. Boy, when we toured Vietnam, it was great. On one side of me, Ann Gillian, the other side, beautiful Brooke Shields, boy.
Well, I understand Brooke is back to help you celebrate your 90th birthday.
You better believe it. Look at that judge on her, boy. Grrr. That's my love voice. Sometimes I look at Brooke Shields and she's starting to age with that one eyebrow. I say sometimes, boy, she's a pig. I'm glad I can't get it up. Ugly unibrow. Grrr. I gotta tell you, boy. And how about that Jackie the Joke Man, huh? What the hell am I talking about him for?
Yeah, I was going to say, Bob, I didn't even know you were aware of him.
Boy, you know you've hit a show business low and you start doing Jackie the Joke Man references. And I gotta tell you, though, boy, when I sleep,
yes,
I wake up sometimes, I find my wife holding a pillow on my face. I'm just kidding, of course. You know that. Dolores loves me, boy. She's singing a song to me every night. She sings, you know. She's quite a little singer.
Yes, she is.
Putting out her own record album. That's great, you know. Even though you get older, you're still on top of show business. I love it. With me, people keep saying, hey, Bob, why you keep working? You know, you got so much money. I have to keep at it. Otherwise, what's left? Staring at your own diarrhea every day.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working a little blue now, I tell you.
You're updating.
Years ago, you couldn't do that, but you got to keep up with the kids, you know? Like all those nasty comedians, like that Andrew Dice Clay, and all those wild guys like Eddie Murphy and Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes, just trying to be contemporary.
Yeah, just trying to keep up. That's why I'm starting to talk about my bathroom habit. I'll tell you. Because that's all, you know, when you get older, that's what you worry about, boy, I tell you. Sometimes I laugh like Howard Stern. I got to tell you, boy, my prostate is so shot. It looks like moths ate it. I said it looks like moths ate it, Robert. All right, I got to get out of here.